Okay. Hello. It's just me on the screen right now. And I feel awkward. Hello. We're in a new space. Thanks, Matt. Everybody say thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, bud.
Take him, that man.
Thank you, world.
Okay.
He's so humble.
Okay. So, I've got a couple announcements. Obviously, new location, new camera setups, new lights. Everything looks
So good.
great. As a reminder, we have a 40 follower goal, and then we're going to Dinosaur Prom.
Please get us to Dinosaur Prom. I need it.
Please.
We're
good.
Those are the only announcements I had. Unless you want to follow me on TikTok and Twitter for Paragon's Odyssey. That would be cool too.
You can do it.
I'm doing a lot of fun things over there, like playing Phasmophobia with my friends on Saturday night.
I'm so excited for that.
That's pretty spooky.
Not me.
And I'll be talking about the Dragon Age news on Friday. Am I just chatting? I've got feelings. I was like looking up there, like there's a camera up there. It's right there.
Mm-hmm. Super excited.
I've got feelings about the new Dragon Age stuff. A lot of feelings.
Good feelings, bad feelings. Find out. You gotta,
both.
You gotta like and subscribe. Ring that bell. You gotta watch to find out.
Okay, you gotta hang out.
Because we be noobing over here right now.
Yeah, when am I live over there next? Hold on. I think it's Friday night at. Let me tell you.
It's a date.
Friday night, 6 to 9. I'll be
Nice.
talking about. Nice. I'll be talking about Dragon Age, and then I'll be playing Hamster Playground, and we're gonna destroy our hamster rivals.
Are you on 5G?
I'm on my own.
No, I was saying. That might have been.
Anybody else have any other announcements?
Just a heads up, with the new space comes new, unique, interesting opportunities and stuff like that. So as you can tell, things are changing. We're rolling with the punches. Things may look different next week. They may look different the week after that. New space, we're trying some different things. But once it's all settled, boy, are we excited. And we're excited now. So thanks for joining us, and thanks for being patient on the ride with us.
Oh, and we got some big stuff happening over here, too. We're not going to announce it just yet. But we got some big stuff happening over here.
Super secret.
It's Wednesday.
Super safe.
We're keeping that a secret?
Yeah, we haven't announced
Oh, you guys are crazy. All right, guess
I know.
what?
Just because it's not,
Not official
Yeah.
until you blow that whistle.
Yeah.
And that whistle ain't blown yet.
I can't keep secrets. I know something you don't know.
You can tell booty cats, that's fine.
I'm just saying that there should be hints in frame, but that's it. That's all I'm saying.
I already told booty cats.
There may or may not be a hint nearby.
Booty cats
couple.
always
Purple Man.
ask us about
It's
this
Grimace from
character,
McDonald's.
My lady at?
Not. She's gone. She's
Where's
gone
your
forever. She
lady?
flew away.
She says, I'm done with all these people. There she is. There's God's favorite lesbian. Anyway.
Everyone's going to be like,
You
why,
can have her back.
why are they
I
naked?
guess she's not. I guess. Oh, there you go.
Okay,
She's going to sleep.
into this world. Got the recap?
Welcome back to the adventures of Azarus. When last we left off, the Feytastic Four were enjoying some time in the Chateau de Lier. We had just woken up on the morning of the Heartweaver's Day of the Heartweaver. Very similar to a Valentine's type of holiday for us terrestrial people. That being said, we had spent some time in the morning writing letters to loved ones. Jorak wrote a couple of letters with the assistance of Airless to his family, mother and father. Airless wrote some to some loved ones, some people including her mentor. And Batch wrote a letter to a mysterious individual that he was reluctant to share with the party. This spurred a bit of a immediate curiosity in Erlis and Jorak, who began to question Batch, who, understandably, was a little hesitant, wanting to wait before sharing, and decided to send off his letter alone, leaving ahead. Chomsky, meanwhile, had been delivering his letter to his lovely lady, or is she? find out. With that, Airless and Jorak followed in suit over to the post office in Edelholm Shar, where a officer of the court was very much bribed and did a crime, but fled the scene. She told us who she told us who Batch sent the letter to. That's private, but we bribed her, and then she ran away. We lost some money. With that, Batch met up with Chomsky in the alleyway, where Chomsky was eager and excited to show off a little bit of his new armor upgrades. Batch, eager to see it, was watching Chomsky when he was approached by none other than Nibbles Pinkerton, who failed to scare him and then ran off. After that, Airless and Jorak caught up with the two, and the four individuals had a little bit of a conversation about not necessarily personal boundaries, but about sharing what they're comfortable with discussing with one another, and how being a new group and a new adventuring party sometimes has tricky waters to navigate. And we all decided that we did have important business to attend to as we began to head out of town. Luckily, the first day of travel was fairly calm, not too eventful, and a lovely long rest was had with a nice game of what the fuck is up with that. Some feelings shared and some thoughts explained. The following morning, the party headed out once more, eventually coming across a strange happenstance in the road. Airless was the only one able to see through it, but to the others, delectable treats littered the ground, leading off of the main road into a new direction. Airless keenly said, "Hey, you guys are picking up and trying to eat rocks." To which they were like, "Hey, you're wrong. For Jorak, Werther's original. For Chomsky, cottage, Greek cheese, feta cheese, goat cheese. All the cheese. And for Batch enjoyed nuts. Yeah, peanuts.
Oh, okay.
Classic monkey move.
Yeah. The three of us followed deeper and deeper into the Fey wilderness, where eventually the three of us began to see a unique individual, unique to each of us. Jorak saw Uga Kuga, the orc warrior, the famed orc warrior who had written the book that he followed and uses for his training, somebody he respects a great deal. For Chomsky, he saw Grandpa, who, again, somebody that he was very respecting of and looked up to. Batch, of course, saw somebody he admired very much, himself, but 5 years in the future. It was here that Airless was the only one to see the truth. A horrid monster luring us deeper and deeper into a field of bones and skeletons and dead bodies. It was at this point that a battle ensued. Hard fought, but the Feytastic Four survived. Check out last week's episode to find out more about all the gory details. But with that, we join our champions once more as they journey deeper into the Feywild.
Oh!
Back to you, DM.
Okay.
Thanks, Matt.
Building on what he said, all VODs are up on YouTube. So if you haven't been following along, head over there.
Get yourself caught up, you know?
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Think about
It's
yourself
only
for a
like
little
60
bit.
hours worth of content.
And you can
Only
see
more from here.
You can see not only the progression of the Feytastic Four, but us, as we started with a really bad camera, and then we progressively got more cameras and better setup. And
I had a mustache
mean-
for a little bit.
I'm just saying.
I didn't,
I
and
think
now
you
I do.
just watched Evan grow.
I haven't cut my hair in 2 years, so...
You've just watched Evan grow.
If we kept pace, we should be in like the professional studio by like 2 years from now.
I will have hair down to my back.
That's it.
Will
That's
my mustache
that's
come back?
causation and correlation is what I'm hearing.
You know, you have to have one guy with really long hair at your
He's
table.
got to keep growing it out, and The sky's the limit.
Call me Matthew Mercer.
We'll get you a vest.
He does wear vests a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a vest guy.
And he
loves
paints
his
his little
vests.
And
nails.
the wrap bracelets.
And
Bracers.
we love you, Matt.
Love Matt Mercer.
Like and subscribe, Matt, because it would really help our channel.
We hate him.
Honestly.
Stand Matthew Mercer.
All right.
Get that
Random-
man.
random
knew.
dude.
That's all I got.
Good job, guys.
That's my Matt Mercer impression.
All right.
We back.
You wake up at camp.
Gavin just keeps calling you ref, and I think that's fucking hilarious.
I
Can you have a
said,
whistle?
She does
I
have the
said
referee shirt.
I
Beetlejuice.
do.
Please just say you're out of here at some point.
Gotta be like, time out. Where's the red card? Hold on. I gotta give you guys a red card.
I had
right?
cards up there, yeah.
You're out of here.
And you're out of here. Cut the monkey business.
Hey, that's a lot of malarkey.
That's racist. Airless is racist once again.
Yeah, why?
Anyway.
I'm not.
Confirmed.
It was the
Confirmed.
right tiefling.
Confirmed.
Anyway, what are you guys doing as you wake up? Who wakes up first? What?
It's never me.
Well,
never
Do you want us
You
to
know it's never me.
roll for it? or
presumably we would have had an
Sure.
order. Chomsky gets up early, so he will be up early.
just- Airless only has to sleep for 4 hours.
Legend, so she's probably up.
Yeah, I think Airless and Chomsky are probably first. I don't remember
We're in the forest,
order
right?
of our
Yeah.
watch.
I'm climbed to the tallest of the canopies, and I am setting up my hammock. Rockabye babying.
You and Biff are just snuggled up and just rocking around.
Rocking around the Fey tree, walking around.
Surrounded by all these corpses.
It smells. The
Yeah, I imagine you guys would have had to leave the area at first.
I like the plume of decay. It smells real good.
Yeah.
It's like my lavender spray I spray on my pillow. I just like smelling the
You
corpses.
Let... Okay. Some batch lore.
It smells so good.
Did we loot those bodies?
Yeah, you guys did.
Loot that body.
I think you guys got your loot at the end of last episode.
We looted those bodies. We did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
gave you
did.
guys like money.
I
out of it.
have the
shin
memory
bone
of a
and from
goldfish.
foot.
It was also-
It's been a few weeks.
It's also been 12 years since we last played and streamed, so.
Yeah, I feel
Michael and
that.
I have
We
hiked
drove-
like 30 miles since that's happened. So
30 miles and drove about 2,000. So
And almost died.
many more than 2,000 miles. Probably close to 3. Fuck.
Wild. Anyway,
it was Wyoming, not wild. Thank you.
Wyoming.
There's also one announcement that I forgot to mention. We no
have a
longer
dog.
we no longer have 2 producer cats.
R.I.P. the Tabaxis.
Yeah.
No,
We've
they're
got
still alive. They're
one.
we just have one dog named George.
And he wants to lick my hands.
He's our emotional support pooch.
So if
now.
you hear growling, just know we stepped
he
up our
start-
game.
I'm
Just know it's a hellhound.
Just know it's a hellhound. It's a blink dog.
Does he start growling?
Sometimes. Just a talk.
No, if
He does
you
it. He does a growl. He gets sassy. He goes, ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, he'll get going if we get him going.
That's not your
Where
will.
are your cards?
Yeah, red card ref.
Don't. They're in there. They're tucked in there. I probably pushed them all the way to the back.
Oh, there they are. From the stress.
She says, I never need a red card.
I only need the green card to yell it out. Anyway.
Chomsky.
Right.
I feel like Airless would be the first awake since
Yeah.
she only has to sleep the 4 hours.
And I would just be like starting my morning routine of making some tea, journaling my intentions and aspirations for the day.
Gratitude journaling.
Yes. It's an attitude of gratitude.
Yikes. Chomsky'd be polishing his armor. Once he wakes up, he's just polishing and make sure everything looks nice and spiff and clean until everybody's ready to go. Presumably we'll have to wake up Batch, so.
Yeah. What's your act do? What's your
I'll wake
morning
up.
routine?
I'll stretch out a little bit. Just nothing ostentatious or anything, but just, sleeping on the ground never quite sat right with me.
Runs a casual 3 miles and
Yeah. I do like 200 push-ups and then, walk on my hands for a little bit. No, I'll just gather my things. Being a traveler in nature, just prepare to get on the road right away.
Should we,
Yeah, it's probably about time.
Yeah. Are you able to get up there?
Yeah, sure. Are there any rocks on the ground?
You've got a
Yeah, of
pocket
course.
full of rocks.
Yeah.
You do. You all three of you have a pocket full of rocks.
Yeah, this one's got a lot of saliva. I'm going to attempt to throw and hit batch.
Okay.
I don't want to do any damage. I just want to kind of like
Yeah.
on the window. What do you want for that? Strength, dexterity? It's strength normally for
Yeah,
thrown.
I would say strength.
14.
What's your
Yeah,
AC?
it hits 13.
Your AC 's
I was
only
gonna
13.
give you a +2 since you're way up.
Oh, then
Then it wouldn't.
my
hit.
blueberry. Then no, you don't hit me.
Don't let George eat the blueberry.
Especially
You
this
feel
chocolate.
a slight pelt on your.
Just blue.
Michael, can you pick the blueberry up?
Yeah, I got you.
You feel a slight pelt on your back as he's throwing rocks up, and he's kind of missing.
No,
It's not getting up into the hammock with you.
Can
but
you guys like stop throwing shit at me?
Well, I'm glad to see you're awake. Oh my god, there's a dog over here. Let me try and see if I can shish him away.
George, go potty.
Come on, George.
George.
He doesn't know how to get through.
He
Come
is
on, you can
literally
fit.
trapped under the table.
Oh no. Come on.
He got trapped under the table.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Canine difficulties.
So Batch wakes up.
Batch looks
Oh yeah,
up.
big time. You know, I'm really good at just grabbing both ends of my whatchamacallit? Hammock, there you go. And then I'm just gonna parachute down.
Yeah. You're really practiced with that. The height of these trees kind of feels familiar, like kind of where you grew up. They're not the same kind of trees, but
Sorry.
he grew
That's
up,
my
he grew up
mom
in a
you're impersonating.
Tree village. Leave him
Yeah,
alone.
making fun of my mom.
I'm not making fun of anybody. I also grew up in a tree. Now that we know so much about each other.
I also lived in a tree.
Oh my god!
Maybe this
Once
is-
Jorax gets back from pacing,
Do you think maybe this is why all of why Ivy brought us all together?
We're the tree people.
There's got to be some sort of causation and correlation. He's gonna write some notes down about that.
We're all in trees.
Well, my tree
does it
didn't burn
mean?
down.
We were not going to talk about fire anymore.
Oh. Awkward. So, did your tree burn to a crisp with everyone in it?
I really hope not.
How many people in your tree?
Me
Also, do you live in the tree or on top of the tree?
in.
See, I lived on top of the tree.
That seems about right for your race. Not implying anything, but you know what I mean. The tail.
No, we built like buildings.
Oh, like
tree-
stairs.
Like tree houses.
I figure you were just swinging.
Like balconies, and then they all interconnected via bridge. We're
Like-
not savages.
Like Endor. From that one story, The War of the Stars.
Yup.
Okay.
I feel like we're learning so much about each other.
That's my people.
This is the longest
like-
piss ever, Jorak.
Like I was telling Jorak, I'm doing my best to try to open up.
God damn.
Well, Jorak, how's your piss?
You were really holding that one in.
I fucking heard it from here.
It was pretty bad.
Jesus Christ, man.
We need to see a cleric.
Stop holding it in
Kidneys
so much.
were shutting down.
Now, the question is, did you live in a tree? Have you ever lived in a tree?
No, why would you think that?
Oh, because all three of us have lived in a tree, so you're treeless.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure that wasn't why the gods brought us all together.
Well, I know who we really need to be sticking together. It's us tree folk.
I would like not to leave out Jorak. I can't split the party
I
again.
don't
Oh, we're not
think that
splitting
we
it. I'm
should
just saying, like,
drive
when-
a wedge.
I'm just saying if
we're-
there's
if we're in a
solution.
ship and the ship is sinking, then the tree folk gotta get
If
together.
three gotta survive and one's gotta die.
Yeah.
I'd rather die with
We're-
Jorak.
Just remember, thank you, Chomsky. Just remember who's the first one to sell us out.
He's
That's
also got
really
the strongest
beautiful.
arms out of all of you. I'm
Her.
sorry.
It's true.
Yeah.
She
Yeah, I
sold
feel like
me.
if there was a fire,
Yeah, it's
Jorak
true.
could take us out of that fire.
Do you commonly
I've
worry about
literally
fires?
done that.
I mean, just it would make sense if you did. That's why I asked.
You look into her
I'm
eyes
sorry.
and
I'm
they're
sorry.
haunted.
We said we were not going to talk
What
about fires
smells
anymore.
worse, burning trees or burning flesh?
I think the juniper berries of the forest smell amazing to this morning.
To this morning.
That's not juniper berries. What is that?
Yup.
And he's gonna turn over and he's gonna go look at berries
Yup.
awkwardly.
I'm gonna just do my.
Are there any berries over there that Chomsky's finding?
Roll me a perception check.
Then what have I been eating?
We're not supposed to touch
He's not-
anything.
he's-
We're not supposed to eat anything.
He's not touching him. He's just looking for him. 7.
Yeah, you find some berries.
They have a smell.
Are you getting close enough to smell them?
I'm not gonna touch them, but I'll smell them.
I'll
He's
eat
gonna
them.
hover sniff.
Whiff and sniff. But like they
What
told us in
color
high
are
school.
they?
Waft.
They are.
Are they Biff's favorite color of berry?
They are.
How do you know what color that is? You have to tell
She
me.
is
Because I
Biff.
am Biff.
Yeah.
If they're a light blue, you're fucked. Biff is gonna eat them.
Biff can't touch. Bad Biff.
They start out light
the
blue,
head.
little, and then they get really big. And
Like
they go
apples?
blue, like a dark blue.
Interesting. That big. Blueberry apple. Got it.
Yeah,
that was
just like that.
weird.
Blapple.
Just like that.
Blapple.
For all
Anyway.
you people that are visual learners.
You're holding Biff back. He really wants those berries.
Yes, those berries smell amazing. So sorry, Azarus, I apologize.
I mean, we should trust Biff because he's a native. If he eats it, then it's safe, right?
That's actually fair. Biff's is presumably from the
Feywild.
Feywild.
Yeah, I would think so.
You know what?
I've never seen a little creature like Biff before. I'd have to assume he's from here.
He just seems otherworldly. So yeah, let him eat him. I say. He must be hungry, right?
I'm not holding
And he's
back.
just got this big, full stomach from pudding
pudding.
from yesterday.
Yes. Oh, he
Biff.
probably had the worst poops
Whoever-
this morning.
I don't know who's holding him back. It's not Batch.
It's the DM. Wait, it's Batch is holding Batch back. Wait, no, it's
Batch is holding Biff back. Biff is gonna
Batch-
back
Biff
Batch.
is holding Batch.
Wow, that was really introspective.
What a Biff
Batch
batch.
is holding Batch back.
Uh,
Bleh.
well, if no one's stopping him, Biff is fucking going to town on those
That's my
berries.
weenus.
I think they're safe if you want the berries.
This will be a good way of testing if they're safe or not.
Or if he turns like purple or something
Have
weird.
you guys seen Willy Wonka and the Tale of the Chocolate Factory?
That's my favorite play.
You know Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah, she turns violet.
What? No.
Sorry, spoilers.
That's called foreshadowing.
Yep.
If I've ever read that play.
Biff
No.
puts like a light blue berry in his mouth, and
His favorite color.
he just
berry.
starts chattering,
like that.
talking.
Like actual words.
like
No.
a cat at like a
Yeah.
bird.
Speak with animals.
Professor Xavier?
It seems like every little monkey thought that comes into his little monkey brain is just being spewed out.
I'm sitting on the grass. The grass is standing on my feet, and my feet. There's so much grass in my feet.
Why are all these people so tall?
Why is everybody looking at me? I'm just wanting to eat the berries.
These
The berries
berries
are
are
so good. Oh man, the berries are so good. It's a little sweet, a little tart, a little spicy. Oh, why is it spicy? Oh, that's not
But
good. Ooh.
He pops another one in his mouth.
All we're hearing is.
I'm just like, Beef, shut up, Beef.
This is fascinating. Anytime you do anything in Feywild, it's deadly.
I don't think this
He's
is
talking
deadly.
about a bunch of
I hope
nothing.
not.
He pops another berry in his mouth, and then he shoots up 3 inches.
Like he
Like height?
grows.
Yeah.
He grows, or he's just hovering.
He
Easy, buddy.
He grows like 3 inches.
Wow. So big now.
Maybe we don't let him eat all these
All right,
berries.
all right, all right.
I'm just saying,
I'm
you never
holding
know
back.
when you're going to get a good one.
He's reaching. He's reaching.
Biff,
It's like a box of chocolates. Let's see what he's going to get. Come on.
and now I'm taller. And then this thing is great. Why are you holding me? Why are you touching me? Don't
Let me
don't
go,
touch
let me
me.
go,
I
let
want
me
more
go.
berries. I want more berries. I want more berries. I'm taller. I'm like the Shaquille O'Neal of monkey
But
people.
all
I'm
we
like
hear
Shaquille
is
O'Neal people.
chattering, and you hear all his monkey thoughts.
All right.
You just
He
put-
goes to try to bite you.
I'm just gonna put my hand over his mouth.
He goes to try to bite you, and you're able to just clamp his mouth shut before he can bite you.
Is Biff
but now
a
he's just
small
licking
beast?
your hand
Yes.
in there.
He's
He's
technically
pretty sure
tiny.
just going.
Pro move.
Chomsky can also understand everything he says.
Can he?
I have speak with small beasts for some reason.
Is that Biff? Is he a small beast?
He's a little guy.
It's just a stream of consciousness. It seems as though he might be disabled, unfortunately.
It's like
Oh.
Do you
every
think that he's ever gonna be normal again, dog?
More than likely. Based
it's
on how...
every thought that pops into his head, he's just saying.
More than
Wait, wait,
likely, it will only be a matter of minutes. That's usually how these effects work in the Feywild.
What
From
does-
my previous studies
Wait,
of
a matter of
last
minutes
week.
for what? For to be alive?
No, for him to No, for him to stop battling.
Oh, that's,
Easy yapping.
that's less
What,
dire.
what does he think when he sees me? Does he like me?
And Chomsky will go up to him and grab him and then point him directly at
Woman,
Aramis.
woman, 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 woman. Auga, auga.
And then he's going to cover his
Honk,
eyes.
He seems so excited. He probably likes
You don't
me.
want to know what he's saying. Yeah, no, it's like the first feeling you ever get when you see a flower for the first time.
Oh, that's so poetic, Biff.
Yeah.
And I
It's-
grab him, I kiss his little monkey head.
It seemed more objectifying than...
He starts drooling.
He's doing the.
Is that steam coming out of his ears?
I think his eyes are disconnecting from his sockets.
Yeah, they seem to go bum
His,
bum bum bum
his
bum.
tongue looks like a fruit roll up.
Biff, no more fruit. Anyway, I'm packing my stuff up so we can go.
Yeah, are you guys still not packed?
Well,
I'm packed.
I just have my polishing stone. He puts it in his backpack.
Nice. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go now.
I'm ready.
All you people with the tents and sleeping bags. Phooey.
Yeah, just a sleeping bag for me.
I'm always up before you, though, and packed.
That's true.
We all are.
You
pretty
do
much.
kind of sleep in a little bit.
You have to sleep less than us. That's not fair.
I think we're walking and talking at this point.
We're moving. We're on the road.
We're moving, grooving, and otherwise.
way.
Some of us are just built different.
Augustus Gloop.
Now, I
Yes.
mean this in the kindest way possible.
Say it, I dare you.
How much fighting experience, aside from what we've had together, do you all have?
Bandits, thieves, bits and bobs, the like.
That sort of thing.
But quite a bit of that.
Yeah, good.
Okay, what about you?
I've been training with a sword and shield since I was about 10,
How old are you now?
100.
Years old.
But it was all in a controlled environment, of course, so.
You all think
Yeah,
Aerolus
practice.
doesn't carry a sword
Or
a shield.
Little practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. New batch.
Yeah.
Good. That's all right. I really is more for the other two.
Anybody else fought hag?
That's my thing. It's just we're going into things of, I don't want to say legend, but I mean those are the stories that my parents used to tell me growing up.
We were able to fight a demon.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we're not going to do well, but I'm just saying,
And Pelir. God, Pelir was distasteful.
he was.
She
was.
They.
I know
Thank
I've heard stories of hags, but I've never seen one.
We have them on the physical realm, physical plane. Yeah, I've read about them, of course, too, but never seen one in person.
I've never
I feel like
encountered
you try
anything like that.
to not see them for the most part, unless you're looking to make a deal with them.
Yeah. My experience has not been with a lot of spellcasty kind of things and stuff like that. Like I've fought against some like sorcerers and wizards of the sort, but they're not like this, really. So, just this. I don't know what we can do to kind of prepare for it, but I think, if anybody's feeling weird or anything, just like be like, hey, I'm feeling weird.
Can I roll for Arcana and see if I recount anything about a hag that I might be able to give Zorak some advice on? In terms of maybe how they operate, or maybe just some sort of little knowledge that is tucked away in my big, lumpy brain.
My big brain.
I would say either history or straight intelligence.
I rolled Arcana, which is the same plus as intelligence.
Okay.
So we're just going to say straight intelligence, which is an 18.
Okay. You know that hags tend to be stronger when they're part of a coven.
Okay.
And typically hags form a coven starting at 3. So if there's 3 hags, if they're together, they tend to be more powerful than if you can single them out.
Perfect tip. From my studies, if there's 3, we need to break one. So we need to focus one.
Which is why we're heading to Flesh Whistle first. Because remember, we had said about separating them before, but I was just...
I didn't remember that. Evan didn't remember that. Chomsky, of course, did.
You also know that hags are arrogant and think that they are powerful enough to challenge gods.
Sounds about right.
And you know that they will do anything they can to get a bargain made.
Well, we just need to also avoid making a bargain as well.
Maybe there's a way that we could distract him. I mean, maybe one of us could be like, oh, I'm interested in making a deal. Maybe good role for you.
I think
And
so.
then while she's distracted,
What if Batch attempts to reproduce with them?
I will
I
not.
hope not. Don't do that.
I have seen what they look like, and I have standards. Thank you.
They
very
are
much.
able to alter their appearance, are they not?
Shallow much.
Yeah, but if I know it's a fucking flesh whistle, I'm not going to touch it with my flesh whistle. Think
don't-
about it.
That's disgusting.
Wow.
I don't like the way you put it there.
I think that's a great idea, Jurak. And then we can make sure that this flesh whistle is by herself,
Yeah.
and there isn't another hag visiting or there.
Do
I
we-
don't know if do
We
they
know-
live together?
I know that
Like,
they're
they're in a coven.
They're in a coven together, but when I spoke to the Trinity, she said you want to separate them, but I was under the impression that they weren't in like the same physical house. So hopefully they're not literally sitting on top of it. Oh, we just don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when we get to the Dusk Grove,
Elder Grove.
Elder Grove in Duskwood, something at dusk.
Something wood.
When we get there
Something
at
at
dusk. When we get there at dusk.
At night.
At night. Once we get there, we can maybe scope out the place a bit first.
Yeah. I rolled a 21 for history. In my knowledge, do covens typically live together? Or
Yes.
okay.
Yep. They typically live
bags.
together.
We live in
You
bags.
know,
There's hags and bags with dads.
Whoa.
like most folk tales talk about hags, and you know that they always live together. Sometimes they'll venture out, and that will also temporarily weaken them. You also know that historically they've been known to side with the Unseelie Court.
But generally, they act on their own accord.
Generally, yeah.
I share this with the group, and then I say maybe under the guise
Don't make
of making a bargain with them with this flesh whistle, maybe we can like meet her by herself. I don't know if she would go with that.
Yeah. I don't know if we can get him in a situation where we can. If we can't, I just don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if we can get him isolated, great, perfect. But I don't want to, like, enter into anything, be like, make it a deal to only be up. You know what I mean? Because then she's got some sort of control.
Oh no, I wasn't saying to like make it,
Yeah,
but to
yeah.
like make a plan to meet to
Yeah.
discuss it.
I mean, you both know more about hags than I do. I just know the nursery rhyme shit. But, you know, if
I just
we
don't
can
think
get
we
that
should
working.
get them together.
Agreed.
invite them.
Yeah.
I think they are going to be together by default. And then
Got to lure them out.
that's going to be the challenge, of course. Now,
Shake your tail,
depending
Batch.
on
Shake your tail.
depending on the bargain that Batch proposes, that may
Maybe more
potentially,
enticing.
yeah. I mean, you could try to pursue one of them.
What?
You did it well with Abigail Johansson. I know I directly just told you not to do that.
Yeah, give us a mean misdemeanor again.
Do I know what would entice a hag?
Misdemeanor.
I like little monkey guys.
Ooh, yeah.
Do they
Get that
have
tail.
relationships?
With your history check and your intelligence check, I would say that you both know this on some level, that hags don't reproduce in the same sense that
steal
other
babies.
creatures do. They do. They steal babies.
And then they train them.
Yeah.
So maybe
Would promising a baby?
Oh, I can disguise myself as a baby.
we do have
I don't believe you could pull off baby.
Batch.
Gaga.
Hear me out.
What about disguising Biff as a baby?
You're a Hadozi. Biff is a smaller monkey.
Oh,
We could offer Biff.
that would
Biff
be
is
that
still
dangerous.
just blabbering away.
I said that I needed or anything, but the berries.
Offer me to who? The hags? I like hags. Hags are gross. Oh, I don't like hags. Never mind. I don't like hags. They're all musty and dusty
I don't
and
know what
live
I
in a
like.
hole. Musty, dusty, live in a hole.
And we just hear.
He keeps saying musty, dusty, and lives in a hole. He said that about 15 times now.
So you're opposed
So,
to doing that
yeah.
He's my best friend. Why would I do that?
He's your best friend?
Yes.
Fine.
Shrek looks a little hurt.
Didn't know we need to add who's out of the Feytastic Four then, if he's your best friend and all. I'm just kidding.
then? Jorak, who hurt you?
Batch.
Back right now. You all witnessed it. It's alright.
Now, I'm okay with going through, but nothing's happening to Biff. I'm not.
Oh, we would protect him.
The idea is not to actually make any deal. The idea is to get her out of her element and jump her. Like, as soon as we see her, spring the attack. No words, nothing. I don't want to give them any opportunity to lock in anything. I mean, we saw
We're going in guns blazing.
as soon as one of them comes out. I mean, look at what happened with the
Who's to
Pixie
say
Pool.
they don't just scream and then the other two come out?
Ideally, we can meet them someplace further away. I mean, they make deals with people on the material plane. I have to assume that they have means of teleportation
So
or
maybe we leave a
transport or
note.
getting away.
Maybe we go to their hut. We leave a note, say, meet me here at this time.
Well, how does one make a deal with a hag on the material plane? You know what I mean? I mean, that's because I don't. It's not like they're going to their house every time. The hags are meeting them in a dream or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
Well, regularly it's known where their hut is, and people will wander to their hut and make a deal, right?
on the material plane?
Yeah, right?
You can find out where their hut is.
Yeah.
Typically, sometimes they'll venture into town.
Gotcha.
But they're disguised when they venture into town.
Of course. Is there going to be a town nearby,
But
potentially?
what I'm saying is, if hags make deals with things on the material plane, you can only travel to the material plane on Fey Day.
There's hags that live over there, though.
Okay, so these three wouldn't be material plane.
No, these are the Fey ones.
These are not the material plane, ladies.
Sure.
I get a little soft blanket and I take Biff and I swaddle him. I go like this.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Pretty believable.
I got something. 1 second.
Hold on. Let me pull out the map here. I'm going to pull out the map. Are there
Another rock.
any towns or any sorts of civilization relatively close?
You could just
To the
be
other
his
nothing?
dad.
Stupid.
He just put 2 rocks in
Look.
his shirt somehow.
What we could do is if they need babies to reproduce or do a ritual to make more hags or whatever, we could leave Biff as bait somewhere.
I think Batch was opposed to doing so.
Do you guys
I don't
have
know,
any?
he's-
We could make. It doesn't have to be
He's
Biff.
going into mommy
We could do.
Biff mode.
We could.
27 performance. I am making myself look
Baby.
Batch looks feminine.
like a mother.
So you could.
And they call me.
So what's your goal by doing this?
Well, darling,
Oh,
what I'm gonna do.
you didn't
is
have
I'm
to
gonna-
do that.
What I'm gonna do is sorry, these rocks are a little hard. I should find a fruit or something. What I'm gonna do is I'm
I don't know
gonna.
why you picked up rocks.
Hey,
There's-
Batch. One of your rocks fell out. There you go. Much better.
Anyway, what I'll do
Uniboob.
is I'll
You know.
come in holding my baby and say that my eldest son is sick and that if I can trade her this brand new baby,
What are you going to use as a baby?
Biff.
Oh, you
I
are
have
going to
him
use that.
swaddled.
But if I know anything about the Feywild, this is not actually my baby.
Right.
And I know.
Can you
that
disguise Biff?
I will disguise Biff. Can you not see he's my little guy?
Okay.
He's swaddled. Do you have?
19.
Maybe we
To
should
to
get
disguise
a
baby?
binky for him.
You just use your disguise kit and just like give him some like blush.
I just wrap them up in my hammock.
Biff's chattering went from.
Good
No,
job.
it's actually saying,
Good job,
Mama
Biff.
booby, Mama booby, Mama booby. Just looking at your rocks.
Aerolus and Jorak, you guys, and Batch, you guys have seen babies.
Biff does not look
Never.
like a baby.
No. Biff is 9 inches tall, with the 3 inches from the berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's baby size.
Yeah, it's a baby. It's a newborn.
Yeah, I'm a Hodozi. Maybe a Hodozi.
Some babies
Fetus.
come out about 20 inches long.
Fetus.
What about a Hodozi baby? Ooh, what about my
He's
husband is
small.
a gnome? You ever think
I
about
was gonna
that?
say. I mean, I don't know. I'm asking, but like, I gotta imagine smaller races have smaller babies.
This is a rarity. This is a
Wait,
Hodozi
wait.
gnome.
I just know about.
Does anybody
like,
have any eggs? We could say
Deformed?
an Aarakocra baby.
I'm not an
Eggs.
Aarakocra.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily need to be our baby.
I'll just
I think
say,
hags are relatively smart. Last time. I
I'll
checked.
just say my husband's a gnome.
That's
There
fair. Hold
There
on.
ain't- there
That actually
literally
checks
ain't
out,
Nothing.
right?
I
That
mean,
checks out.
Potentially.
technically, I'm half human, half Hodozi, but I
You
can
said
just
I'm a
say
monkey man.
I could just say that I'm whole Hodozi, baby,
You need bigger
and I got
ears. Maybe.
covered by my luscious locks.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Maybe move your luscious locks behind your ears. Oh, those are pretty big, actually. No, that more Hodozi, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, now I need to find a new name. This is the first time I've been a little lady.
Well,
My name will be Bitch.
What?
right.
Bitch and Biff?
Instead of Bash, it's Bitch. I'm just kidding.
Right. Well, while we're figuring out the name, I think the most important thing is that we don't go to them. We find a way to bring them to a place, or at least hopefully one of them. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no post office around here, though. That's the problem. There's no towns. There's no settlements.
could
We're
set
in the
up
deep
camp.
woods.
Nearby. We could get nearby, set up
Yeah.
camp, and then one will.
That's what
presumably come
That's what I'm
from us.
hoping. That's what I'm saying is I think what we should do is we should try to set something up to entice them. I mean, I don't
Let's,
know.
let's
maybe we're
teach
all in
Biff
on
to
this.
cry like a baby.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we're adventurers hired by lovely.
Yeah. What's the name? Sugar Plum?
Jesse Sugarplum. Yeah, I like that.
Jesse Sugar Plum.
So we've been hired to Jessie Sugarplum as she navigates the Feywild to make a deal.
We do have a map and strong muscles and big armor.
I don't want to reveal that we have a map.
Well, as travelers, we would.
Yeah, but not all, this map was very expensive.
Yeah. Well,
We just say
they're not going to get any of our gear.
Yeah, we don't need to. We just don't even need to mention it. We just
could
say we
use
heard that there were
A
hags in this
spell
area,
to make like a baby cry.
and not. And we can say not even. We heard that there were a powerful. We should entice them. You know, like they're proud or whatever and stuff. We'd be like, we heard there were some powerful lady magic people. I don't know. You guys are better with words than I
Of
am.
course.
Lady, you know, something that's not hag.
Women of the craft.
Yeah. Well, you know, just powerful magic user nearby who could help
DM, we're
Jessie
talking and
Sugar Plum.
So when we
With
get
her
close,
baby.
we
Her
set
baby's
up,
too
set up
small.
camp.
Her baby's too small, and that's what she needs help
And
with.
all three of us are just
No,
adventurers that are taking you along with
Jessie
us.
Sugar Plum.
I already said that my baby, my eldest son, is sick,
Yes.
and he is an eldest son.
That's
So
much better.
I need him. I'm gonna trade this baby, and here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Trading the baby.
I'm gonna trade the baby for my old eldest
see
son's
if I
health.
believe this
But here's the
story.
thing about hags. She's probably gonna double time me anyway. I don't even have an eldest son. Fucking idiot.
I'm
Okay.
just.
Roll the 6 insight. Does this
if-
story seem believable?
Yeah.
It just might be suspicious
I
if
think
you
it'll
walk.
work.
But doesn't it seem suspicious if you walk in offering exactly what you want? You know what I mean? Like, this is your baby.
Ooh,
By
maybe you should.
maybe it's not your baby. Maybe you found this baby, you're watching it,
Potentially.
and
Or-
then you want to trade it for your son. That I like that. That
What
makes
if
more sense.
he cheated on his husband and made this baby
Oh,
With
this
a
was
gnome.
a bastard son.
a bastard,
son to save the trueborn son.
Yes, I like this idea.
Because we
So
have to.
it's-
We can't be like, I don't like my second child, first child all the way. You know, like we should put icing on that cake.
Yeah.
So-
And then I don't think you should jump to take my baby. I think you should be like, I don't know what I have to trade. While you're like,
And just like,
As
Anyway.
no, try like tossing it up in there. I just don't know what I have to trade.
can we maybe discuss the possibility?
Can you roll the baby like like those balls?
let's say that
you balls.
we are at our camp that we've set up, and
Yes.
we are ready for them to come seek us, and all three of them show up.
Okay, but here's the important part. We need to find a place where we can prepare as much as possible. I mean, I don't know if there's any way. I mean, I'm sure that they have.
Spike pit.
Yeah, exactly. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
do have-
tripwires and things
Oh,
like that.
there was one
But
I do have a magical
snare.
snare.
One
But
time
what
was,
a-
the band I was playing with, there was a tripwire in the middle of the road, and then we tripped it, and then 2 logs came crashing down. Bam! They
Exactly.
got obliterated.
Shit like that. That's what I'm talking
It took a
about.
while
But
to set up.
we should prepare before, but we have to be cautious to make sure that, because we're in their territory, you know what I mean? We got to make sure that there's nothing that sees them.
Cool.
Sees us. Did you guys hear that popping sound?
Sorry, it was my neck.
Good lord.
Jesus, you just sniped him. Headshot.
That sleeping in the hammock must really not be good for you.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I was wondering if his
He's-
head was always this way.
Massage time.
I'm more flexible than all of you, and you know it.
The popping in your neck suggests otherwise.
I farted. Okay.
Fire enough.
Oh, I pick up my pace.
Gluten free.
I.
So, let me make sure this is as loud as possible for the
That
audience.
was on me, Matt.
Is that Korea Pepsi?
Oh my god.
Hold on. Yeah,
It is.
you, want it?
Snack time.
You gotta be quiet when you do it.
I was not expecting that to open.
Quiet.
My hand is covered in pepis.
Yes, you got peppers in my eye.
Oh my.
Pep.
So, overall, to recap what we're doing, maybe a mile out, we make a camp, we set up traps.
Let's find a place that works for traps. Wherever that is. Hopefully closer, but you know what I'm saying? We have to find a location that suits our needs, not a location.
Ooh, and maybe like higher
distance.
ground so we can see them coming, maybe?
Maybe.
Well, the thing about hags is, can't they just disguise themselves?
Yeah, but like,
They likely will approach us disguised.
What if we just don't
we
know
don't run
anybody?
into a
Is...
lot of travelers.
But that we shouldn't. We're pretty far away from any
We
settlements.
should
You-
assume.
you-
Give us an idea
Past.
what we're looking at on the fucking map.
You have gone from like the shorter trees, the mushroom trees, into the taller trees, kind of like Tanani. The tall trees. Now they're getting thicker. It's like a dense forest. They're still very tall, but it's very dense. You've passed some travelers along the road, so it's not like completely barren. And I mean, it's like a dirt path through the woods.
And we're getting
It's-
pretty close to this place.
You're a couple days out.
Couple days out. Now, looking at the map, the forest we're in is presumably the same forest that the hags are in?
Yes.
Okay. And there's no towns nearby? There's no lakes nearby?
Not really.
Just forest.
There's like a creek. There's a couple creeks. There's not a whole lot of.
Is it swampy terrain or just like clean forest?
Judging by the map, Philra would have. You can zoom in really well on the map,
Everything's 3D rendered.
and
Thanks, Philra.
Philra did
Best.
differentiate between different terrain types, and
Sure.
you do see that it gets. It looks a little swampy.
Okay.
You look at the key.
Oh, I
off to
fucking hate the
side.
swamp.
So we are doing a campsite then, yeah?
Right. Yeah. No, for sure. I'm just saying, let's make sure that it's a place that works. You know what I mean?
You're going to have to give me an example when you get out a notebook.
I start looking. I want to roll. First, I want to roll survival, and then I don't know what I would roll for traps.
Probably a second survival.
Survive.
Let's not throw the candies on the floor all the time with
What
George.
happened?
There's one under Matt.
Matt's been attacked. Beep. I got it. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
It's for you.
Okay.
High twos are the best. Anyway,
8.
Sponsor us. 8. You're
for
looking
to find just something that I can use for like a swing trap or a spike trap or something like that.
Okay.
And then
You
that's
break
a
off-
dirty 20 to set up the trap.
You break off some sticks off of trees as you're walking past. You find a couple downed branches. You're able to find some stuff. It takes you a little bit to whittle them into spikes if that's what you want.
All right, so like this isn't the best spot to do it, but then I cover up some things and like, but you see how this and I like activate a spike trap and like see how like the terrain can be better in some places than others. That's what I'm getting at.
So you're hoping that rather than have any discussion whatsoever, that they just fall into a trap.
I'm hoping not that they fall into it, but that maybe we catch them off guard. Because hags, from what I know, are tough combatants.
Won't
know what
that
I mean?
make
So
them angry to begin with?
I'm not saying we rely on the trap for anything. I'm saying maybe we're fighting them and then they fall into a trap
okay.
mid fight. You know what I'm saying?
I see. So not out in the woods where they may fall into it initially, maybe within the camp where we can push
we
them
know
during.
where.
Let me put it different. Have you ever seen the play Predator?
No.
So it's about this demon that comes and he
Pedophile?
starts hunting these tough fighters and stuff, and he starts slowly picking them off one by one until the very end. There's only the one hero of the play, and then he has
It's Chris
to.
Hansen, isn't it?
No.
I've seen that one.
No.
Oh.
Anyway,
Different predator.
at the end, the hero sets all of these traps, and he's fighting the monster, the demon, as much as he can. He's doing really well, and the monster trips over and falls into some of the traps while he's fighting him. That's what I'm thinking of.
So you evidently have a good idea of this. I'll give you the liberty of being the lead trap designer.
Yeah, I mean they're simple. The traps aren't complicated. You could probably have improvements, but I explained the principles of like a fall spike trap, a swinging log trap, or a deadfall trap. That's what it's called.
I only hope we have the time to prepare. If we get within a vicinity,
That's what I'm saying. I think we go to the edge of where we feel comfortable of like is their territory, and then we try to lure one of them to us. Because if we get too close, then they'll call to the others, and then we're going to be in a real
There's
pickle.
also a chance that they just watch us build it the entire time. And then
There is a
end
chance.
up playing to
my thought as well.
I mean, it's food for thought, guys. That's all I'm saying.
I think the trap should just be us ambushing.
All right, that's fine.
I just think digging a hole would be loud.
I could potentially wake up tomorrow and modify my armor in a way that makes me more ranged
You've
and
guys
stealthy.
never been hunting before or anything?
Like I said,
I know what you're talking about. I just don't think that'll quite work well on a hag.
Yeah. Again, it's not. That's not my gotcha thing. It's just as maybe when we're fighting, they fall into one of the things, and we're going to be
think that's a
sitting
good
there.
idea.
I think we're going to be sitting there waiting for them to come anyway.
Fair.
No,
Now-
but we do, like he said, I agree with you completely. We run the risk of being in their territory and them seeing us setting up traps and knowing our intention. So that is a risk that we would be taking. I'm fine with not taking it, but it just means that we're going to have to do all the heavy lifting when the fighting comes.
Do you want to maybe utilize me as an ambush? Like I said, I could wake up tomorrow, modify my armor in a way that makes me
Well, you said
more hidden.
you said you had that magic snare thing. Remember you tried to do it on one of those little quick guys.
Didn't work well.
Yeah, not on those quick guys, but maybe it'll work on this one of these ladies.
I could use that for sure.
We could try. You know what I mean? And you seem to be able to do that fairly quickly.
Right. Now, if shit hits the fan and these hags all come at us at once, do you think you'd prefer me to be an ambush, or do you think you'd prefer me to be up close and personal?
I think we're going to be up close and personal no matter what.
Understood.
I mean, if the hag is coming to Jesse Plum Bum or whatever, then we're going to be in the thick of it.
Understood.
See, sugar plum?
I like Plum Bum better.
Plum bum? Mm-hmm. It seems
it
like
It speaks
it's
to
made
the-
up, though.
It speaks to the infidelity of the character. Why would she go sneaking around? She got a plum bum.
Sugar butt.
Sugar butt. Sugar butt, sugar butt.
It's Sugar Plum and it's my husband's name. Thank you very much.
I'm going to call her sugar butt.
That's just because you can't stop staring at my ass, sure, and I know it. I've seen it. I've seen it for the last 3 weeks I've been traveling with you. Can't get your eyes off of it.
Whoa.
Happy Pride Month.
Anyway, now if you guys could stop objectifying me, I am going.
You
to
lead the
take
way,
my
Miss Jessie.
baby-
You lead the way, Miss Jessie. We're happy to follow.
Do you
right
take
behind
Biff
you.
and like make like a little like
Swallow
strap
him.
on your chest?
Baby Bjorn.
Yeah, like baby Bjorn him. Biff doesn't know what's going on, but he is loving it.
You are a couple days out, so
You
you'll
are my sunshine.
likely have to recreate your costume.
This is practice.
He's getting into
Yeah.
character.
It can get better
Yeah,
tomorrow.
maybe when the day of he can roll with advantage because we're spending the prep time.
Ooh, I like that idea, man.
I like the idea, man.
Yeah, man.
So
I don't think Matt would allow that, so.
I am mean though, notoriously.
Yeah, you like to kill people.
It's true.
we would have kept walking and kept planning.
And kept walking.
Yeah.
Is there any
kept
change to our scenery? Do we bump into any? Boop. Oh, hello.
You notice
Travis.
that Biff is just still chattering. He's still talking.
Yeah, it'll probably go
permanent.
away. He'll probably sleep and it'll go away.
You guys have been walking for about 4 hours and he has not stopped.
Chomsky keeps just saying, it'll go away.
I just keep
You're just my talkative little guy, aren't you?
him talking at the baby Bjorn the whole time.
He's just like, wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. Wow.
He sees the hag and he's like, I'm not a baby, I'm not a baby, I'm not a baby. It's just, they think I'm a baby, I'm not a baby, they think I'm a baby. I'm supposed to be disguised, I'm not disguised.
Oh, no.
He's like, I'm a full grown man.
I'm an adult.
I'm a full-grown monkey. I actually grew like 3 more inches. You see me? I grew like 3 more
Dad's not a
inches.
gnome. Dad's not a dwarf.
That's not a dwarf. That's not a dwarf. What the fuck is up with that guy? What the fuck is up with that guy? He's typically a monkey man. Now he's a monkey woman. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird.
I feel like Airless kind of walks ahead a little bit because the chatter is getting a little bit much.
I'm definitely right beside Airless.
What if we put a blindfold on him? Does he just stop thinking?
What if we
Darkness.
what
What
if we just smother him for a little bit? Just a little.
We could hit him
nap.
with like the
Just
bamboo in the mouth, like a
We just hit him.
Nezuko.
Yeah, just hit him. Just a little tap on the head. He can take it.
No.
No, just
Hey,
maybe a gag or something.
Beef.
Just something around his
You
mouth.
could.
Hi.
Give
I
him
don't
a
think that would hurt him.
get him a fucking binky or something.
Can I get you to shut the hell up, please?
I can be quiet. And then he just starts humming.
I can be quiet.
I'm so quiet now.
I'm so quiet.
I like that more. You know, maybe we could.
He's like-
Double
he's like
time quiet.
drumming
Double
on
time
the-
quiet.
Do we have any like
Playing with your booby rocks.
spells we could use to fix this? Do you have any like spells that could fix this? Like
No. I
common,
made the
common
fucking
cold cure or
Yeah, I've got
anything
the
like
spell
that?
as I
I
draw
think
my
I
bow.
can try to dispel magic, but I don't know if it'll work.
Maybe. I mean, not a bad idea.
Maybe he just needs to go unconscious for a little bit and he'll
Maybe
drop.
he just needs to. Yeah, I think he's gonna fucking pass the hell out.
At some point, he's going to run out of oxygen.
By the way, I'm out of my own disguise.
I'm still staring at your ass.
I know you are.
It looks amazing.
Where did your rock boobies go?
Did you store
Rock boobies. He's like pulling on your hair.
Rock
Where did
booby!
rock boobies go?
Where my booby?
I'm on the hunt for better rock boobies. If you could look for on the ground for more round, more plump rock boobies, please.
There's a rock.
I'm
there,
a
like,
little booby
fruit?
boy
There's a
looking
rock.
for some boobies.
That'd be
Looking for
If
boobies.
you would let me, Chomsky would say, I have experience with leatherworking for armor. And maybe if he potentially
like a
gets an
brush.
advantage, I could work on in the next day or so, crafting something that's spherical for you.
You're going to make him lingerie.
I cannot do that. I can make inserts for sure.
Who are you gonna base him off of?
He's going to make fucking lingerie. Who told him how to do
Nobody.
that?
All right.
Maybe he's
All
always
right, big
known how
guy.
to do that.
And then maybe that gives him advantage when he goes to roll because I helped
Now
him.
I know what he was
Nice,
studying
legend,
in
we did it.
Ivy's library.
I just
I
have
know what
I just
I
have
was
to I just have to
studying
source
in
some
Ivy's
leather.
library.
We all know what you were studying in Ivy's library.
Do you have leather I can use, or we might have to kill an animal?
I don't have any leather.
We're gonna have to look out for an animal.
Look, an animal.
And skin them and turn their skin to leather. And...
No, that's a quick process for sure.
Oh,
I just
okay.
have to be able to
I've
find the
never
animal.
done it.
You've never hunted before? Never skinned?
Nope.
She seems like the type that people would bring her skinned animal on a plate and set it out.
I didn't really get that feeling from the monastery.
I wasn't part of like a lot of the hunting. I did a lot of like gathering and like tending the garden
Sure.
and helping with lessons.
Sure. Well, I can hunt things. No problem.
Well, if you'd like to help me keep an eye out while we're walking down this trail, which do you want us to survival for that, or what do you want us to do for that?
Perceptions.
Perceptions. That's perfect. You want me to just help you, Zorak, with your
My
perception?
perception is fucked until Biff shuts the hell up.
11.
Okay, do I roll as well?
He is quite distracted.
If he rolled with advantage, then no.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Because now that I told him to look
11?
for rocks.
He's watching out for a boar.
There's some small animals, squirrel-ish animals. They're not like
Is that
material
enough
plane
material
squirrels.
for you?
Ooh,
It doesn't
are
have to be that much. We
they-
need
are they
about
all elemental squirrels.
this much.
They're
skin.
like floral.
That one looks a little floral. You can make him a flower brazier.
Ooh, that would be cool.
I need skin.
I don't like the way you said that.
It's just the way it goes.
Sure.
Will their skin not work?
I don't
I
know
don't
if
know.
it's enough material.
Is it enough material, we think?
They're like one.
across 1 cup.
Okay, sounds good. This is such
You
a
gotta
funny
get 2.
side quest that I'm doing right now. Why did I offer to
2
do this?
squirrels for 2 cups.
I'm gonna... Here. This is the kind of track that we're looking for. Maybe you can help me out.
Yeah, for sure.
Survival.
Survival. Because you're tracking.
Looking for like hoofs. For like
Hoofs and
deer.
hooves.
13.
13. You find a couple rabbit prints. You do find the squirrel prints.
Okay.
So if you wanted to find just a squirrel,
What do you think would be better, a rabbit or
If we
squirrel?
find 2 squirrels, I think I can make it happen.
Is it 2 sets of tracks or just 1 set of tracks?
well, you already found the one squirrel,
Yeah.
and then you find a rabbit or you find a squirrel.
All right.
Just 1 and 1 though, right?
Yeah.
Well, Chomsky will deploy his crossbow and try to shoot a squirrel in the face. Which-
Roll to hit.
He's got.
Oh,
built-
we
he's
see
got
2
built into his arm.
at the same
Like,
time?
We'll say you already got the one squirrel.
All right, roll the hit for
Yeah,
squirrel.
roll to
man.
hit on the squirrel.
24.
You annihilate the squirrel.
Ruining all of its skin.
I feel like 24 is pretty good, accurate. Like,
Oh yeah.
cool. All right,
24 is good accuracy.
1 squirrel. And then for the second one, do you want me to roll to hit that one?
What?
Kill
Do you
shot.
want me to try to shoot the other one too?
No, you're fine.
Oh, I got them both?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my
Alright.
god,
You
you
just
did. You
holding
killed a
these
rabbit
squirrels
and a
up?
squirrel with 1 shot. That's amazing.
Basically, I'd
It
like
would-
to use like my tinkerer's tools in a way to like make.
A bra.
They're kind of like armor. This is just like a it's like an insert. It's like a leather insert with breasts.
He's rationalizing it to
armor.
himself.
Don't
bra.
you have an ability where you can change your tools
Yeah.
to
I
be
ha-
leatherworking tools?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So I can
Yeah.
get leather working tools out right now.
A leather brazier.
Yeah.
So
You
what
just-
do I have to roll?
Lingerie.
I just make it work.
He has a little
Says it-
extra, so
this-
he makes a whip.
This says
me.
a lot about Chomsky.
Just do a sleight of hand.
That's the worst thing you could have said.
Or what about proficiency bonus? Yeah.
Or yeah, roll a sleight of hand and then add your proficiency bonus.
Proficiency bonus 20 total.
Make him a nice bra.
So
It takes the better part of the day.
yeah, and I can move and work. you
Yeah,
know?
work and
move. Just like I'm stitching.
Or we could
it.
say over one of the long rests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stitching it. All right, here you are. And all that for an advantage on your fucking check for when you make your outfit. Good luck.
Some boobies.
I'm gonna look fucking banging.
I'll say.
Biff tries to crawl in one of the cups.
He's like,
Just kind of
fuck off! You fucking
You,
cheeky
you
man.
slap him, he dies. He's-
No!
The one
You
I'm
killed your baby.
How are we gonna have to swaddle
So-
a corpse?
If we long rested, is he still babbling?
To make it work, you need to save our baby.
Disguise.
so you haven't
Oh, yeah.
completely full rested yet.
Okay, fair.
You guys are still walking. You were able to get it like
Alright.
fitted to him, and
Yeah.
you'll have to do some adjustments over the long rest to make sure it fits really well. But make
How-
sure the rocks don't fall out.
How
There
far-
will be no rocks. It's just made out of leather and fur. Yeah, that was the whole point.
It's padded.
Great.
Yeah.
Took a
My
push up.
bosoms look great.
That was the whole goal. Make a pad so he doesn't have to have rocks on his chest. Make it
Yeah,
and make him like
that
squishy too. Like I'm going the full 9.
Does
They got a little
Chomsky
fluff
know
to
What boobs?
what boobs feel like?
All right.
Roll a disadvantage. Disadvantage for sure. He knows in theory.
This would be survival.
I have read many books. Okay.
History?
History. You've
I
read,
open
you've read
one of
anatomy
Ivy's
books.
books and read a description.
You're there walking him through it.
You know what they look like.
He's studied anatomy.
I
There's
know.
one. There's one book in particular on anatomy that Chomsky references quite often,
Yeah.
and there is
The-
the woman body on it.
The big.
And teenager Chomsky was like,
This
big-
is
the
not
big-
going back in Gramps' library. This will go under my bed.
The big book of boobies.
Yes.
BBB.
BBB.
Triple B.
BBab.
Right. Well, that's a very convincing brazier you've made.
Of course.
I'm slightly bothered. By
I mean,
that.
if you think of anything like armor, it's quite easy to craft.
Sure. Yeah.
Really give him a boob up on the situation.
Extra AC.
A lot of lift, if
Fuck.
you will.
I tried for you.
Unless you want to wear the AC.
Even if
Unless
it's
you wanna wear the
battle-ready
bra.
army,
Armor.
If you want to wear the bra all the time, I'll give you a +1 to your AC.
Oh shit! But
You
only when
gotta
he's wearing it,
equip
right?
But you have to be wearing it.
But
do I get a +1 if I'm wearing
hey, it goes
during-
under your shirt, so you know.
Let's go.
Unless
I
you're-
like battle-ready
unless you're-
I mean,
armor.
it is padded armor. I mean,
It's
I
padded.
mean, unless you're
And
being
it's right next to
risque,
his
and then
heart,
you wear
so-
it over the armor.
He gets shot and he goes, little did you know, and just takes the arrow
You shot
out.
me right in my titty. Joke's on you, they're pads.
advantage. I give you an AC. Chomsky's a beast. Artificers are cool.
They're very cool.
We're getting pretty close to end of the day. Maybe we should find a place to set up camp. We're still, 2 days away? I pull out the map.
Day and 3/4.
Day and 3/4 away?
I'm gonna
You're about
2 days?
6-7 days.
day and a half.
Day and a half?
21 to find a good place to camp.
You find a good place to camp.
Are we
It starts to rain a little bit, and you're covered.
Are we a day and a
Yeah,
half
there's a nice
from
canopy here.
the exact house, or are we a day and a half from the area?
From the area.
Okay.
That,
Okay,
'cause
the AO.
Filler is like, I don't know where exactly
the
they
house,
are.
yeah, for sure.
So we're just gonna make our way to that area and just start working
Right.
tonight.
Look, I think today, for the next couple of days, we just kind of work on what we talked about and stuff like that.
Fair enough. Maybe if you want to take a watch together, we could go over some different trap types.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Sure. We'll take first watch then.
Sounds good. So you skinned the squirrels. Did you, process them? Because we could make, a little squirrel stew.
I do have this extra, and he takes out a small sack, and it's just blood and guts, and it's just yes, if you'd like that.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
Perfect.
delicious. You've never
Squirrel
had
stew.
squirrel stew?
Not that kind of squirrel. I'd be worried to
Not
eat
that
it.
kind of squirrel.
Nat
The Fey realm
Oh,
has.
face squirrel.
Fey
I don't
squirrels.
know what I would
Oh,
add.
yeah.
But I
He
wanna
brings.
forage
He actually brings up
for
a good.
some,
We may
stew
just start
stuff.
chattering and
Survival.
blabbering.
He
Survival.
brings up a good point. This is face.
too.
This is face squirrel. Maybe we should not.
Unless you want to know what I'm talking about all the time and he completely replicates what Biff's doing.
Remember, we're not supposed to touch or eat things from the Feywild because it makes.
Oh yeah,
us
I
all-
did process the squirrel and touch it. Did it have any effects on me?
No.
Oh, interesting. It's probably safe to eat, to be honest with you.
I'm just saying it's a risk. I'm here for it.
I do also
We
have
could live a
rations
little.
packed too.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying we've got food that we know is safe.
I just,
Fresh
you know,
squirrel.
hardtack or...
we could live a little.
Live
I
a
say
little.
we try it.
All right.
How about we flip a coin?
I say we try it. Let's live life on the edge.
No coin. Fair enough. I am not the greatest.
Toss
chef.
it in the stew.
Put it in the stew.
Does anybody know how to make a stew?
Yeah.
I rolled a
we do.
22. I want to find some mushrooms, maybe something that resembles herbs I've used before.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. And you are well versed in the Feywild, so you're able to be like, that one I'm not going to touch, but this one, we can put this one in.
Yeah,
Is this one good?
I would put that one down.
What about this one?
We're going crazy touching stuff now. I'm concerned.
It's just for stew. What could go wrong?
I want to be clear. I'm holding them on arrow's edge.
Yeah.
He
This one?
skewers them.
This one. Yeah. In my defense,
get all sorts
anytime
of
that
good
we've touched
crunchy
stuff,
sounds
it
from you.
made us trip balls.
Ow.
Oh, Elm's trying to eat that apple. Now he's tired.
I whip up a nice squirrel stew with a vegetable broth.
Delicious. I like it.
It is tasty. You guys get to.
Well, the stew is delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
Make a little bowl for Biff. I don't know what Biff eats.
This is good. Hot. Hot.
He's still going.
After about 8 hours, he stops. So halfway through eating, he just kind of stops.
Goes quiet.
He just.
And we're like, oh my god.
I was seconds away from killing him. I'm not gonna lie.
Finally.
But all 5 of you, Biff included, after having the soup, you feel your legs start to twist and like change.
My legs are broken. Oh my god.
Looking at Biff, you see that his little monkey legs have turned into rabbit legs, and he just starts bouncing around.
Oh.
This is much better than.
Is that what happens to us, too?
Yes.
We get rabbit legs?
You all have rabbit legs currently.
To be quite clear, Chomsky would have.
You have metallic robot.
Well, no, he would have put it down his armor and it would have just drained right out.
Didn't need it.
Chomsky, correct. Chomsky does not have rabbit legs. Everyone else has rabbit legs.
How moldy is that suit?
You'd have to look inside to find out.
It's just a colony.
You'd find like the French fries from like 17 episodes ago. You'd find like
Didn't
the
we
goat milk. You'd
Talk
find.
about you having like a leg shoot.
Wouldn't he?
You'd still have to clean it every night.
Yeah, he
but-
cleans it.
I was just like, how messy. You got soup feet.
Oh, I was just convinced he just shit himself every
You guys
day.
all have rabbit feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have eaten the soup.
Yep. As I just jump up.
It is-
You guys have triple the jump distance for the next hour.
Sick.
For the,
Wait, that's actually pretty cool.
It's amazing for him.
Wait, that's actually pretty cool.
I can glide
he
so
doesn't
far.
have to, like,
'Cause
climb up
If
and he
what's
just-
what's jump? Jump is 5 feet.
Yeah.
So I can
There's
jump 15
calculations
feet.
for it.
So if I can jump 15 feet, then that means I can glide 15 feet for every 5 feet that I fall. So I can
45
go
feet.
45 feet
Per jump.
Nice.
per
For
jump.
jump, that's nice.
That's that's pretty good.
So Batch is just bouncing around and flying through the fucking forest.
And like I should be horrified, but like it's kind of fun.
It is. It's fun.
At first, scared, but now I'm like, it could have been worse.
Presumably this will go away in a day and a half. So
Or if it doesn't go away, it's the perfect cover to meet up with the hags.
we need help.
I got rabbit legs. I don't want them.
That's actually fair.
I want regular legs.
Is it painful? Do you mind? And he takes out his notebook. Could I take a specimen?
Hold on. Just scratch right here, real quick.
Dude. Okay.
I'll need help.
And he does, and he scratches right there. Okay, that's fascinating.
That was
You
all me, I'm
immediately get your
sorry.
notebook out.
If you don't mind, and he's gonna take like a handful of hair and just. Okay, that's cool. Good to know.
You'd pay for that.
Well, presumably
Did
it
it
will
bust
be
our
gone very soon.
shoes?
Your shoes just kind of
I'll be
like
back. They're AFK.
morphed into your legs.
Did you wear?
that's
do you wear
wild.
shoes at camp?
I don't. I was wondering.
I was gonna say,
I don't
I-
wear shoes at all.
I think when I'm at camp, I take my shoes off.
gonna get
Oh, we
ringworm.
get the stinky Jorak feet.
I think I do it every day. You know, what I mean, to clean out the boots and
Gotta
whatnot.
air them out.
Yeah.
I just don't wear
Let
boots.
the dogs out.
Let these dogs curl. Oh,
I don't usually take off my armor.
Yeah,
we've
we know.
noticed. It's been several months and you've never once taken it off.
Oh, I do to clean it.
With Airless's like overpacking, she definitely has like camp slippers.
That bag of holding
They're
really
bunny
coming
slippers.
They're now bunny slippers.
in. Funny slippers for your bunny
Aw.
feet.
Ready, man.
Right. Anyway,
How many people can say they had rabbit legs?
At least 5
Four.
full.
all
3.
rabbit people,
2.
all the Aragon people.
Well, that's true, but like temporarily.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Unless their legs got blown off.
Well,
You guys are taking this really well.
yeah. I mean, I started
I've
levitating. It's just it's Feywild.
Yeah, I've kind of learned to just roll with the punches because if you don't, you'll go insane.
Yeah.
That's
We've
quite
seen
fair.
a lot
I
of
drank
effects
from the
wear
water, I
off,
floated.
so
Yeah. And if I, in worst case, I mean these are awesome, and I'm just gonna bounce my. I'm bouncing.
Bounce.
I want to bounce off of a tree, glide to another tree, bounce off of the tree, just go all the way up to the canopy.
Yeah, you're having a
Anyway,
great time.
good night, everybody.
Do, 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 do.
Anyway, those traps.
I'm definitely not going to be eating anything from the Feywild anymore and sticking to rations after this.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think we did learn another lesson. Just don't trust it.
Get some rest. We'll hopefully be better by the morning. Anyway, those traps, Chomsky. I don't have any paper. Can you come borrow a notebook? And then I just start walking him through like the most basic of hunting traps. You know, like a deadfall trap, a spike trap, a snare trap.
You're on the traps page on the forest.
Is this a thing in? That's funny. Is this a thing in 5e?
Traps?
Yes and no. Yes and no. So it is assumed that all adventurers have the knowledge of how to travel on the road.
Okay.
It's kind of an unspoken thing. I do think that there is something in 5e. There is a hunting trap
Yes.
item in the inventory that you can use, but I don't think it has any statistic bonus or anything like that.
But also, just like a lot of things in 5e, we just hand wave it.
Yeah, it's amorphous.
Yeah.
It's as much of a part of the story as you want it to be.
Sneer traps. I want to make a sneer trap.
What's
I
a
say-
sneer trap?
A snare trap?
I know you said sneer.
It's a trap that looks down at you.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, is it judging me?
The sneer trap does. Hey, don't let sugar booty get in your head.
Thanks.
I'm in a tree so far away.
And we got a good look at that booty.
Presumably our watch would end.
Yeah, roll me perception checks on your watch.
Okay, that's scary. You know my perception's
Ten.
bad.
That's scary.
17.
17?
10.
We're only rolling well today.
Yeah, we are.
Only took 21 episodes.
I had a natty for some squirrel stew.
Yeah.
Ow,
And it still fucked us up.
That's what happens when you take chances.
After about an hour, your rabbit legs just kind of morph back into
Oh God, it hurts! It hurts so bad.
You just hear the
Dead.
bones just.
Oh, once it's done with the pain, it actually feels quite nice. It's like one of those painful massages.
Or like when you wake up with a really bad leg cramp.
Yeah.
And your muscles just...
And
And then it goes away and you're like, oh my gosh.
have you ever like broken your arm in a fight and then just slept it off and the next morning it was fine? It's kind of like that.
Nope, never done it. I say as I'm sleeping in my tent.
Hey, usually you don't know that usually 8 hours cures any ailment,
Everything.
any ailment, anything.
Oh, man, if I could rest that good in real life. As good as a fantasy long rest.
All right, Chomsky.
Yes.
With your 17, you hear the sound of footsteps. Not getting closer, per se. Like, they're walking towards you guys, but they're far enough out that you don't think they're, like,
Anyway, with a good
approaching you guys.
on a good pit trap, what you want to do is you want to help.
Wait. I hear footsteps.
Where? I'll reach for my bow and knock an arrow.
And then Chomsky will obviously look in that direction.
I want to do so stealthily, though.
Okay.
21.
21.
As I just like quietly like move my hand across the front of the log. I think I have the bow kind of underneath our legs and an arrow just kind of laying on the seat next to me.
Okay. You guys, look over to where the footprints are coming from. The footsteps are coming from, and you see a little satyr just walking, meandering. He's got like a sack hanging from a stick, and
He's like walking like on a path.
yeah, he's on the path that you guys were just on.
Should we interact?
How far away? Is he within earshot or is he
Um,
like 20, 30 feet away?
It's probably about 30 feet away.
Oh, so we could go. I would just say, hello, traveler.
Does he acknowledge us? Or do they acknowledge us?
You're not sure if he has noticed you, but if you address him,
I kind of... Do you go to say something or do you say something?
He probably would be like, we should probably say something here.
Let's just keep an eye and see if they pass by.
Roger.
I want to roll insight.
Yeah.
If you'll allow it. I kind of will nudge and be like, "What do you think?"
I'll look them up and down. You see like weapons, cloaks, daggers. Cloaks and daggers. It's just you.
Yeah, if he's got a cloak and dagger, we definitely have to kill him.
Yeah.
Are you rolling insight too?
Show
15. 151.
You, Chomsky, you're like, do I trust him? Yeah, I think I do.
Chomsky trusts the satyr. Just not really looking like a threat to me.
He's not looking like a threat to you either. Yeah, like I said, if he notices that you're there, you don't really.
Do you think maybe he's got insight to this area with the hags?
I think we keep an eye on it. And we could be working with a hag. We have no idea.
Could be a hag.
Could be a hag too.
Fair enough.
I think we just let him pass and we keep an eye on it. Maybe one of us should follow and wake up the others.
Chomsky flicks his wrist and his crossbow pops out of his armor. It's like, yeah.
How has he like completely just walked off?
Yeah, he just walked past you guys.
Do you think we should wake up the others and maybe follow for a little bit? If he keeps going, great. We ignore it. But if he stops or anything,
Potentially.
How many hours has it been so far?
It's been about 3 hours of the rest. So.
For the sake of brevity, I think that we've been traveling long enough that we have like a wake up signal, which is like a bird whistle or something.
Yeah, like Chomsky like hits the ground like. Doo, doo, doo.
Yeah, just something that we're all aware of.
Airless definitely wakes up. I don't know about Batch.
We'll find out. You hear a. And we just hear in the tree Batch just.
It's just Biff.
It's just Biff. That's how we wake up Batch. It's
For a perception,
via
10.
Did you hear it, Marco?
hello.
You and Biff
Hello.
did not. Neither of you heard it.
Can we say that's our way of waking each other up or gathering attention? I really want Chomsky to just.
Yeah.
Airless pokes her head out of her tent.
There's a traveller on the road. We're not sure. I mean, we're getting close to the hag area. Might be just a traveller, but it might be somebody checking us out. Do you want us to follow? I think we should follow, to be clear, but we run the risk of it just being nothing.
Yeah. She just stretches. Ugh. I can watch camp while you guys check it out.
Do we have another night of rest after this?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm gonna follow. Chomsky, you wanna? One of you needs to wake up Batch, and then one of you should come with me. Whoever wants to do it.
I don't have any problem with stealth right now, so I'm comfortable coming with you. Is that okay?
Yeah, we gotta be quiet. Whoever comes with me.
Are you gonna throw a rock at him?
No.
Are you pretty stealthy? Or?
No.
No.
Hold it down then. We'll go pursue him.
I want to roll stealth check first.
Save me. Yeah, give me stealths.
So, just to be very
13.
clear, I normally have disadvantage because of my armor, but one of the things with the bat cloak, it adds advantage, so I've removed my disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. A little bit of metagaming there, just gonna say.
Nice.
Whatever. 13.
Go 13.
Both 13?
The lucky number 13. It's Taylor Swift's number or something?
It is.
Yeah.
And
okay,
it's
so
Friday.
this
And
means
it's
we get-
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would casting message wake someone up when they're sleeping?
Probably.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
It has verbal somatic components.
Unless you're thick skulled like Bash.
I was like, would he just incorporate it into a dream?
Maybe. I gotta imagine it's like whispering into like somebody's ear.
Yeah.
You know what I
Does
mean?
that say anything about the creature having to be conscious in the spell?
Is Bash wearing his fake titties right now?
No, it
he's
just
in character all
says,
the he's a full method actor.
You point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The target, and only the target, hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. You can cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target. Magical silence, a foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, goes through a whole thing of barriers, blocks the spell. But it doesn't say anything about consciousness.
Oh yeah, it'll work.
Hit that beat.
Do you do that?
Yes, I I go,
He's busy.
That site is
Batch.
digging something.
wake up.
I don't know. It's very suspicious.
I need you to watch with me.
Why?
Because they found a traveler that they're going to follow.
Innocent. We're gonna go jump him.
I'll roll out of my hammock and glide down.
You're tired. It's been 3 hours. You were just in the middle of a REM cycle, and
It's the worst.
Your memory's gonna be affected tomorrow. You didn't get your full RAM flush.
Your brain cognition is going down.
Yes, for sure.
Great.
You want some tea?
Is Batch just Mike?
So they found somebody?
They saw a traveler. They just wanted to make sure that they weren't doing anything like suspicious, like or coming around and like scoping out our camp.
Are we like a day, 2 days away from like the area that the hag's from?
Yeah, but I would assume they also have to travel.
You know how suspicious
things?
Chomsky is. This makes
Yeah.
sense to you.
That person probably had a cloak and dagger.
What do
Probably
they do?
just go into the house, but that's fine.
Because they're heading. Which way are they heading? Are they
they're heading the way that you guys came from.
Okay, so the opposite way of the hackers.
Yeah.
Okay. 13. What do we see?
So the 13s were your stealth checks, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. He's just walking.
Do you want us to roll perception and see if we notice anything?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
is he like wearing like armor? That's my question. Is like
Yeah.
armor?
Is he wearing armor?
I need to know
Yeah.
because if you're wearing armor, you're probably presuming you're gonna get in combat. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Running back on insights then, or
Perception.
I feel like that one would be wild for someone
Perception,
traveling in
no
the
problem.
Feywild, though, to be prepared.
Yeah.
den
19.
armor and weapons is what I'm looking for.
He's not wearing any armor.
No armor.
No armor.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to look. I don't know if maybe an insight is more appropriate, but I'm trying to gauge like their demeanor.
Sure.
Like, is this person just passing through, like not paying us any mind? Do I get the vibe like, oh, this seems like just a traveler, or do I get the vibe of like this person's keeping an eye like on a patrol?
Yeah. So yeah, with your 10, you see that they're not wearing any armor. They don't have any like weapons. Like they do have a dagger, right? Like a little dagger.
50%.
And a hooded cloak.
But it's like it's not concealed. It's like just holstered on their
Of course, yeah,
head.
that's normal.
Yeah.
Cutting rope and stuff.
Yeah, and then they have a little lyre, a little mini
They're
harp.
a liar too.
Lies, daggers.
He's just walking. You notice he kind of like looks over his shoulder and continues walking.
Does he look in the direction of us?
Yes.
Directly.
So he
He looks over his shoulder. He might
where
want
we
something.
were camping or something. He was looking-
Well, that's because like I'm assuming that we're following not in a straight line from camp.
Right.
Yeah, he would have looked over at like you guys,
At
and then
us,
and then like would have gone about his business. You do think he's a little stiff, like he's like kind of walking weird.
You don't think we should stop him? Maybe ask him what he's doing out here. I mean, it's 2v1. Even if he tries to use that dagger, we're fine.
How far away is he?
Probably about
We-
35.
we'd be
40
probably keeping like 50 feet
Yeah.
between us and him.
Hello there, friend. I stand out of the wherever we were hiding and like walk onto the road.
Oh, friend, I thought I heard somebody.
Yeah. What brings you over these ways?
I'm moving.
Really, where are you moving to?
To deeper into the forest.
Insight.
Deeper into the forest, you say? Where are you moving from then?
18.
Another part of the forest.
Oh,
I'm leaving my mother's nest for the first time. He's being weird.
He's being weird. Okay.
Being weird.
You nest, you say? I didn't know satyrs nested. That's,
Of course we nest.
really?
Yeah.
What kind of nest do you do?
There's lots of fur, and we just kind of tuck it into places.
So
You don't say.
Chomsky would be staying hidden.
Yeah.
Sound like
Can
some
I,
bullshit.
while they're having a conversation, can I do two things?
Shoot his brains out.
Can I, in his thing say, keep him occupied for 1 minute. I want to try to get behind him, so through the trees. If I have to use my thing to fly up, go treetops, whatever, I want to be able to get behind him. Do you want me to roll stealth for that?
Yeah.
To go unnoticed. Please work. Please
Hey,
work,
friend,
please work.
what's-
Natural 20.
What'd you say your name was, friend?
I didn't.
Kelly
Oh,
Flesh
well-
Whistle.
We can share our names amongst the friendly road, can't we?
I'm going to be spending 1 minute casting snare behind him.
Okay.
Can't we share? I mean, we're here. We're on the road. It's early evening. I was just looking for a place to make camp myself. Maybe we could
I don't feel
share.
comfortable
Why?
giving my name.
All right, don't give your name. That's fine. Maybe we just share camp or even the evening together and share a lovely night sky. How about it? What do you think?
Yeah, do you...
Can I roll persuasion? That's a 1. Not natural. Maybe we can make out or something. I don't know. It's nice. Stars are out. And, just for a couple minutes or something if you're interested.
Whoa, big selling.
How about it?
Do you have a camp?
Do I have a camp?
Yeah.
Presumptuous. Maybe. Trying to get in my bedroll already.
Just let me know when 1 minute's passed.
It's just been a while since I've had anything to eat, and I don't know how to start a fire.
That's bullshit. For some
Wow.
reason, moving through the fucking woods. Bullshit.
Well,
bullshit.
you're traveling and you don't have anything to eat. That's why you didn't prepare to move or something.
I'm not going too far.
Well, why don't you go? We'll just go back to your place then. We'll get something to eat there. And
No, Mother wouldn't like that.
your mother, who's your mother?
She's a nice lady.
She's a nice lady. That's pretty cool. I like moms too. I've got a nice mom. She's super cool. Anyway,
It's been a
so what do you
It's
want to
been a
eat?
minute. Okay, so at the 1 minute point, I've made a snare directly behind him. Do I assume that he's seen that I've been doing that since he's standing
Did
here?
you tell him?
I said, "Give me 1 minute." Basically.
Yeah. I know that something's up. I don't know necessarily that it's the snare.
So I'm behind him, unknown. Can I pull him back into the snare? Or can I hit my stone and go now, and then assume that he would push? I don't know if he would push or not.
Come on, friend. Let's just make out. I just take one
Oh,
step.
there we go.
I take
Chauncey
one
gives a
step.
thumbs up.
I take one step closer.
As you take a step closer, he kind of does take a step back.
Yeah, just
Oh.
naturally.
He's in the snare.
He's in the snare.
Let's just fucking make
Wait,
out.
wait. Before that happens, he's got to save on it
We'll say with disadvantage because I was distracting.
because it was a
so
legendary
good.
action. He's got
putting your
dexterity
chapstick on
16
and
save.
Come on! I felt like that's the most appropriate for a
fails.
1.
He
I love
fails.
it.
Boom. So he's suspended by a magical rope 3 feet in the sky.
Okay.
And then Chomsky will make himself known.
I will.
You fool.
I will reach in and pull out my rock to these guys and be like, "You guys need to come. Something's up."
You guys just fucking kidnapped a random ass.
Chomsky is going to grab the satyr by his horn and turn him so he can see him and go, "We're just going to go through your stuff. Is that okay?"
I don't have very much stuff.
That's fine. He's going to take the dagger off that.
Who's your mom? What
You're
does she do?
in no position to lie right now.
You wouldn't know her.
We're
I know lots of people. Who's your mom?
and Chomsky's going to do this. I'm going to intimidate. But it's probably not going to work very
I'm
well.
gonna just slap him.
Whoa.
Damn, yeah, intimidation 10.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Are we the bad
guys.
guys?
I'm just like rolling my eyes. What the fuck are you
Don't
doing?
fuck with Jorak and Chomsky
think it
when
would
we
take
don't
us a
have
little
sleep.
bit.
We're fucking...
They only
We don't
have
trust anyone.
60
Fuck
feet.
these people.
I got a nat 1, so I'm just like,
Yeah,
Who's your mom?
Chomsky and Jorak.
And he spits on the ground next to him.
who's your mom?
Her name's Charlotte.
Chomsky
Is
writes
that
it
a
down.
lie?
We
Is that a
would
lie?
we would know the 3 hag names,
Yeah, but
right?
it's not one of them.
Yeah.
What are you actually doing out here? Tell us now.
I'm moving. I'm expanding the nest.
You let us know when we...
expanding the nest. But when he said that last time, it was sketchy, right?
He said that he lived in a nest.
Yeah, satyrs don't live.
Save, so explain to me why most satyrs don't live in a nest,
my
but
God.
you do.
Did the police take you? You're coming home with me. He's
Or
just.
he's in a cult.
You
Forest cult.
you both see this little satyr guy just dangling.
How
Two
old,
big guys.
How
Just-
old
fuck
is
are
this?
you
Like, are
doing?
we beating up a 10-year-old?
No, he's roughly probably like 20 years old.
Oh yeah, we can rough him up.
What the hell are you guys doing?
Just
He's working
it's
with
fine.
Charlotte.
it's fine. The sooner you explain this to
Charlotte,
us,
I'm expanding the nest
The
for
sooner-
further babies.
awesome. You need to
Definitely.
explain that, and then we'll let you go.
Tell me what Charlotte looks like.
You guys just kind of fucking went full like
I haven't seen Mother.
crazy.
You haven't seen Mother.
Then
No.
then why are you expanding the nest for her?
I want.
She asked me to. It's my job.
I lean you. See if he's.
You
maybe-
seem just
I'm
more
gonna roll an
annoyed.
insight.
No,
than
I'm
angry.
I see if maybe he seems to be charmed or something. Maybe
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not in his right
I'll
mind.
run an
What are you
Arcana
doing?
check on him.
Does he
Insight, just to like
seem like
19 as I
angry?
roll up to this situation.
He
Or is
doesn't.
he just like, why are you doing this, man?
He
What the fuck are you doing in the middle of the night?
he's kind of like
Hippie.
he's not
kidding.
angry. He's just
Dazed.
dazed, confused. It's a little odd. You heard them talk about a nest. You're like, satyrs don't make nests. They have like homes. You're confused because satyrs tend
Also,
to have like
Charlotte's
loving families.
What if he?
Zone of truth.
What if he? I think he's charmed.
I would assume so as well.
What
He
did you
seems
roll?
14 Arcana check.
Verdine.
You notice his eyes are like glazed over.
Oh.
Ellis, do you have a spell you could cast to
Break it.
break that? I don't.
Yeah, I can try.
Wait, hold on. Let me try something.
Yeah, actually try to
I
give
slapped
him
the shit out of him.
give him a smack. See if it wakes him up.
What
So
if he
there's-
only has 1 HP?
But there's a thing where you can use an action to break them out of like
okay.
lesser things like sleep or stuff like that. So
His eyes are still dazed over.
wake up. All right, you try your thing now.
3rd level dispel magic. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
Okay.
For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target,
We're actually
make an
the good
ability
guy.
check using
We're
your
the good guys.
spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus spells level.
Feytastic Four away.
Okay. So you cast the spell and you do feel it kind of like fizzle, like it hasn't connected with like a magic on him.
I don't know if it's these fucking having rabbit legs or something, but I feel real jumpy lately.
Yeah.
So
Maybe-
wait, there's not a spell on him?
It seems
Magical effect. No,
not a magic of any sort.
Oh,
It's just Stockholm syndrome.
maybe it's
charm.
drugs, like a physical effect.
Could be. Maybe we ask if he can lead us to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Seems like a bad idea.
How far is Charlotte's home from here? I lean into Batch. Convince him that you're a friend of Charlotte's.
I love Charlotte. She's my best friend ever.
For
I swear.
I swear.
Persuasion?
Wow.
28.
That did not sound like a 28.
Mother doesn't have friends.
Oh.
Well, I'm a good one with her.
One of her babies, right?
Yeah, have you noticed you kind of look a little bit like me?
Daddy.
Mother doesn't need you to have babies.
Well, that's how you came about, little one.
It's definitely
I think it's a big spider.
no.
What does your mom look
Wait,
like?
Batch, didn't you-
How's she
Just-
looking
Didn't you tell
nowadays?
us Charlotte's your mom too?
No.
She's very big and she's very pretty.
Where is she?
Very big, very
She's
pretty.
at the nest.
Oh, she's got multiple legs, right? She's the one with a lot of legs, right?
He starts to shake a little.
What's your name? What's your name, friend?
Shake like yes or no, or like just
Just
convulsing?
convulsing, like seizing up.
Oh, the one with a lot of
fuck?
legs.
I think I interrupt you and say, does your mom have? Does Charlotte have any sisters with her?
There's no sisters.
Any
He's
friends?
still like seizing. No, Mother doesn't have friends.
We
By
should just
herself.
let him go.
Your mother's a big spider, it seems. She's a big, gross little spider, isn't she?
Is there
She's not gross.
Is there
She's
webs?
a big, gross spider
She's not gross.
with a lot of eyes, and they're looking all around. And you probably came out of
We
that.
Big thorax of hers, huh?
Can you let him down from the thing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. As you do that, Gavin, this one's for you. A little spider guy bursts out of the satyr's chest. And
I mean, the satyr dies? Like,
Alien style.
viscera?
Viscera comes out, but you notice that this blood's coagulated. Like it hasn't been flowing for
It's just
multiple
it's just a
days.
host body.
Host body. Loot that body.
Well, if
And
that
it starts to try to scuttle away.
so if the spider
We gotta get it.
the spider was directly
I
next
wanna
to me.
stab.
I get an opportunity attack
You
first
do.
of all.
I'm gonna use my opportunity attack to grapple.
Okay.
Chomsky says, first of all, I get to hit the spider first.
I was gonna say if the spider jumped out of a satyr's chest and
As
Chomsky got the
a
chance,
nat
he's
20.
go out of it.
Nat 20, baby.
Go
I
on.
could definitely see that as
25.
his response. Do you
Beastly.
hit that spider?
If he grabs it, he's faster than I
Yeah,
am.
I grab. So paint a picture for me. Is it spider thing jumping out of the chest and the body falling limp?
Yeah.
Or is it spider thing jumping out of the chest and the body like crawling away?
The spider thing jumps out of the chest. The body just falls.
Falls limp. I grab the spider thing. Is it humanoid or is it full spider?
It is humanoid-esque.
I grab it by its
Humanoid
throat.
spider?
Like a
Ew.
drider.
First of all,
Like a
fucking
little drider.
gross.
I grab it by its throat.
Gross.
Okay.
I mean, it contests, but it's got to beat a 25.
I can't
It's
beat a
not
25.
going to do that.
Good.
I got it. I got this little fucker. You're gonna fucking die. We're gonna fucking kill you.
No, we need to find out where the nest is.
We're gonna kill you, but you tell us where the nest is
I don't
first.
think that this is part of the hags. I think this is just a big spider that lives in the woods.
I agree, but either way, we gotta kill it.
Okay,
Why do
just
we have to kill it?
Why do we have to kill it?
Look at the fucking sight on the
Yeah, but
ground.
we're here for the hags, not for the spider.
yeah, but if it's gonna
This
take
one.
up other bodies like the satyr that it's murdered,
We don't have to. I mean, I'm talking about this specific one.
Oh, we can kill him.
Chomsky's gonna charge up and fucking use his goddamn thunder
You
gauntlets.
just hold it.
I think I go. I think
Nat 20. I'm
think-
gonna try to beat you. I'm just gonna go.
I think ready, and then I just.
Toss it in the air.
How much
No.
health do you
I
have?
like impale
Okay.
it on
a little
the.
bit. So it might not die.
Oh, Chomsky also gets an 18 to hit with his thunder
You
gauntlet.
both hit.
Okay, well,
Don't forget to double your dice.
Smash
For
that
your nat
spider.
20.
Smash that spider.
it's probably
Gotta
not gonna be
smash that
alive
spider.
after he gets
Hit him
stabbed in
in
the
the
face and then he
thorax.
gets 7 thunder
Hit him
damage.
in the thorax. Hit him in the head. And now
And I
he
get-
dead.
Sneak attack.
Hope his name wasn't Fred.
And if it
We
was,
just exploded
Fred
him.
is dead.
Fred's dead.
Exploded.
Double these dice. Oh, that's great. 16 plus
I think the
6.
spider would be
22.
dead.
22. Plus 2.
Now you're gonna
24.
know. Now you're gonna know it's like with Michael with his loaded dice.
Plus 7 for thunder damage when I punched him.
He is not dead.
What?
Oh,
So
hit him
I
again.
smack him. He stabs him, and he's like, "I'm still here." This guy's strong.
This is the worst
Wait, does
fucking.
he?
But we're
Does
gonna
does it
go
speak?
into. We're gonna go into initiative.
Oh boy. Oh.
But I would like to take a little breaky break.
Well, quick question:
I
How
got
long
this
are we
piss.
going? Because are we going till 9?
I think normally we go until 10.
10.
I'm good.
On Tuesdays.
I'm good with that.
I think
We
normally
can
we
go
go till
till
10.
I'm good with that. I just wanted to be sure.
Yes. So take a little breaky break.
Take a little
I got a
break.
pissy piss.
Time
It'll
for
be
Yeah,
breakies.
I want to get a snack. I have to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, we will
See
return.
you.
We will return shortly.
See you in the break.
Yeah, see you
What
in a
happens
sec.
to the spider? Is he gonna kill us all? Is he gonna jump into me? Wear my suit of armor?
Ooh.
Guys, I have an idea.
Where's the nest? We gotta go expand it.
Okay, we're back.
Hi. How are you?
What happened?
Check
to the
out
spider?
that camera. He's still in my hand.
Yeah, you still got
And
him.
he's bleeding.
He's bleeding profusely. He's kind of sputtering a little bit.
All right, now that you've been royally fucked, who's your mom and why were you using a little satyr's little
I think we roll initiative, right?
body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. 15.
Gotta initiate that side.
Oh, mine's
18.
just 15.
What did you get?
18.
Super good. Super awesome.
You rolled a 4, didn't
Just
you?
the best. How'd you know?
What did you get?
Had a feeling.
15? And do you need our ACs or no?
Not yet. What did you get,
You rolled a
Chomsky?
15?
9.
Or you
Did
rolled
you
a
get-
A 13 plus 2.
7.
L?
Because at first you said you got a 15, and I was like,
Because
But
I
you had
rolled
added-
a 15.
no, you're just lying.
15.
I have a question for all of you post-stream.
Same.
No,
I
can ask you a
might have an answer.
Georgie. You don't have to wait. Yeah, you good boy.
He says, you got Quebin from me?
You like Quebin? I like Quebin. I also
We got a
like
Quebin
food.
and an Ebin.
Like feed
Does a
food.
14 hit Jorak?
No, doesn't.
Flexes
How about a
it.
15?
15 does.
Ah.
Oh, he gets his little pincers into
It bites me. Joke's on him. I'm into that.
And I like little spider guys.
And I like little spider guys.
You take 10 piercing damage as he bites into your hand.
I
Ooh,
refuse.
that's a big bite. For a little guy.
Joke's on you. I fuck!
And an additional 3 poison damage.
Ooh.
And I need a constitution saving throw.
Oh. I'll give you a constitution saving throw. Nope. 14.
Okay. You
Die.
feel a little tingly, but yeah, you've had worse.
I need a safe word. Need a safe word.
And he just kind of like grabs onto you with all 8
Of
of
the
his
legs.
little legs.
Okay.
But he's humanoid.
Yeah, but he's got a spider body.
Nasty.
But he has like a human face.
He's got like a human torso. Hold on.
Do you guys know?
Thank you. We do need an image,
I
yes.
do need
Do you
a
guys know what
visual.
driders look like?
In
Okay,
theory.
imagine spider body,
I'm thinking.
and where the head would be a human
Yes.
torso.
Okay, yeah. I get it. I fought one of those in Dark Souls
Oh,
remastered.
okay.
Yep, yep,
She had
yep.
titties.
Yeah, but is his
Cheat
head
sheet.
So, but this is a
human?
little one.
This is
his
a
head
little
human?
one. Okay, so it's the human like upper half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's not, obviously not something I was
That's not-
prepping for.
Boobies.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is this one wearing clothes?
This one is not, but they're a child.
And presumably
Chris
male.
I turn to
here.
you guys. I say Chris Hansen's gonna have some words with all of you.
I knew it was that kind of predator.
It's biting you, brother.
Pull a Michael and just snap a leg.
You're not the appropriate. No, this is inappropriate.
Jorb.
Oh, and you asked to
Alright,
make out with
batch.
him.
Hey, what are you doing? Who are you? Why are you biting my friend? Fuck you.
I just want to go. I just want to go make a nest.
I'm hatched.
Oh, poor baby.
I have to go lay eggs.
Oh, well,
They lay
that's too
eggs
bad.
in people.
15.
15.
Oh, wait.
But it's
18.
just a little guy.
Kill it.
Hits.
Ah,
How bad's he
I'm
looking?
conflicted.
Really bad.
Really bad?
Not like, well, maybe depending on how bad you hit.
To him, Jorak, we're the bad guys.
No, he's objectively the bad one. He bit me. Kill it.
I also am just pointing at the
8.
dead satyr
Come
in
on.
the crowd. The coagulated body.
We don't know how we got there.
Maybe his grey brow.
Right,
I bet he was born there.
so are you gonna stop? You gonna stop?
I need to go. I need to leave.
You're gonna fucking die here.
I need to go.
You're gonna die, and I hope you know
And
that.
my mom's gonna come find you guys.
Well, you're dead.
Good,
You're
good.
fucking dead. That's my turn.
I want your mom to find us.
She's gonna send all my brothers and sisters after you.
That's great. We'll stomp them all, just like we're about to stomp you.
Let me go.
This thing has at least 50 HP. If there's a lot of brothers and sisters,
We're
then-
gonna fucking stomp all of
Yeah.
them.
Alright, well.
There's hundreds of us.
That
They'll
was
get
my-
ya.
that was my
Fire.
turn.
About to be one less.
You ever heard of hairspray and a lighter?
Airless, what are you up to?
Um,
Besides being conflicted.
yeah, I'm conflicted. This is a child.
I want to go. I want to go.
Let me leave.
Hey, come on, stop. Stop fucking stabbing me and stuff.
But, you know, I feel...
I just
feel
want to lay
like
eggs in that person's chest over
we
there.
do need to... We do need to stop this thing. So I'm gonna toll the dead.
Okay.
So I need a wisdom 13 save from him.
Dirty 20.
I'm
okay,
gonna
so-
say,
Suck.
hey kid, fuck you.
After you use the lower one? Dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
I got a 19 and a 20 on
I'm
that.
gonna give
still
you.
takes-
I'm gonna give you advantage.
Save for seconds, I can't trip.
It is.
Right to me?
Right. And that was not a bonus action.
Nope.
So But I can bonus action my spiritual weapon.
True. And then you do get to attack with it immediately.
And I do get to attack with it. So that is a level 2 spiritual weapon. Does a 14
It does.
hit? Wonderful. Ooh, max damage. 10.
How do you want to smash the spider?
Oh, I think that like since it's in Jorak's hand still, my spiritual weapon, which is just like a big bulky textbook. It just
What
like
is a textbook?
it changes. Today it's a textbook and it says the Anthology of the Feywild and it just goes he's holding it, it smushes and then just like oozes blood.
Just down his arm, just
Yeah.
covered in spider blood.
That's gross.
We smashed the spider. I used my spiritual weapon that was a book and it
He was a child, Airless. He was a baby.
That's why she used a book.
I'm
Teach him
conflicted.
something.
About to learn you some things.
Anyway,
The Anthology of the Feywild squished.
Good, good. It really fucking hurt when he bit me, so don't let them bite you.
Do we think maybe we should get out of here?
Yes, I think we should leave.
I'm gonna
I-
kick the satyr's corpse.
No! We need to bury
nothing
it.
happens.
I think we should.
You got the right idea. See if there's anything useful on him.
That was the plan.
I want to take.
Loot
I
that
want
body.
to. I want to try and roll a nature on the
16 investigation.
Derider. I want to get an idea. Do they have a thing where they lay their eggs in a living host? So I want to see if he's got like a stinger and if there's an egg sac by it. I don't know if Jorak has the knowledge of that, but Jorak does have a knowledge of like opening something, like opening up and looking at the inside. So I think I'm going to roll, if you'll allow it, a medicine
Sure.
to like cut it open to be able to look at the insides and then be like, what do you guys think?
No, that's the sign of a serial killer.
I might say
Dissecting animals.
survival because it's
Sure.
a different type of. It's
I
not
could
like
do survival.
humanoid.
Sure.
He has nothing on him. The sack that he was carrying was just filled with like cobwebs, and
Just full,
spider webs.
just full of eggs.
Dirty 22, like vivisect it.
Um,
Hey guys, take a look. There were wasps when I came home in my home in Veilstone, and they would have to sting other living creature to lay the eggs. So, considering this thing popped out of that guy's chest, I want to see if they do the same.
Chomsky is going to grab the bag that he sees filled with cobwebs. He's going to grab the spider body, throw it in the bag, and then take some of his.
Isn't
you can do that
spider-
after.
Isn't the spider like 4 feet tall?
No, it's a small.
That's fine.
Small.
I'm imagining
I'll throw the spider body, and I'll throw the bag on top of it, and I'll use my alchemist's fire, and I'll fucking burn that
it.
shit.
I
Yeah.
think he wants
But
to
your
look at
thing-
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
First.
You're looking at the satyr's body. No, it's spider body. I see.
spider
Oh, I see.
Because I
I
want
was
to
looking
see.
at the satyr.
I want to see if the spider has a thing where this is Matt talking. I want to see if the spider has a thing where if it stabs something, it lays eggs in it.
Oh, so you would say that, and Chomsky would be like, okay, I'll lend a hand to you.
Because Jorak is like, there's a wasp where I grow up, and it needs to impale things to lay its eggs.
And you could potentially collect its poison. Or try to.
I don't fucking know about
Do you want me to roll medicine to try to help him out?
It's already
You say that,
open.
Emily.
I've
He
already
already got it
opened
open.
Okay.
It doesn't
No poison.
seem. It
sac.
doesn't have the same system.
Anatomy. Okay.
I want to steal its poison.
Try to collect it.
Advantage.
Careful. That's sharp.
Why would you have advantage? Are you helping?
Because I opened it up so well.
For you. You know, I do have experience
+2.
doing this sort of thing. If you want the
+2.
poison, I could help you out. I've got vials in my pouch ready
I'm
to
gonna
go.
milk its fucking fangs.
You don't want me to help?
You can help.
Okay, fair enough.
You'll have an advantage with.
Oh, +2.
Yay.
Sure. I'll be kind.
I assume he would have needed to get the vial
Rolled that
from
right
you.
in
But Airless also gives supporting words, so
no.
another +2.
Guidance.
What is this? What am I doing?
Survival.
Survival, man.
Gonna survive in the wilderness. Jorgen.
That is a 12.
This is my Norwegian dog. His name is Jorgen.
You get like about half a vial.
Nice.
You could probably coat like a weapon with it if you
Nice.
wanted.
Poison.
Purple
It was a
worm
little
poison.
tiny spider guy.
Is everybody done with this body?
Yeah.
This
Burn
bag.
it. Burn it.
What kind of poison?
It's just a regular poison.
Basic
Yeah.
poison.
And it goes up in flames. The satyr body, I will go ahead and just like dig
I
a
help
small.
you bury
I'll,
it.
I'll dig a small hole for it and try to find a decent stone and just.
What, you want to
Respectful.
say some words over it?
I'm not amazing with words, but your body should have never been used for that. That's sickening.
Amen.
That's pretty badass.
Airless is like putting the fire out because, forest fire and safety.
No, it's fine. It's good. Fires help.
We should run
Forest.
it. Maybe let it burn for a few days. Honestly,
Just set the whole forest on fire.
Yeah.
maybe potentially that might kill the family and the mom.
And destroy the ecosystem that's here.
That's fair. Not a good idea.
I don't think. That thing really bit me. I'm gonna go lay down.
Well, keep in mind, Jorak. I know you're tired, but what if there's a hive mind? Mom and the other babies suddenly know, oh, a part of me's been harmed, and I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing, but
I'm just saying that we've already traveled the whole day. I mean, we can keep pushing through.
we were right in
We
the middle
might-
of the long
We
rest,
need
right?
to rest.
So I mean, we can maybe push on for another hour or two, and then just.
This
pick
was
up a
our
little
watch,
later.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Maybe we could pick up a little later and maybe move our camp so it's a little different. But why don't we do that and then get some rest and maybe.
Far enough.
I will say because the long rest was interrupted. You did
Well,
not.
we weren't even resting.
We were.
You guys
still
were
on
not.
watch.
For my
I
people
didn't
that
finish.
were.
Nah,
guys
you were at
didn't finish.
3.5
And then we
hours
had-
out of 4.
And then we had the initiative, which means that you'd have to restart.
Reset.
Brick.
We'll just start a little later tomorrow.
Sleep in. We want to move camp while we're awake.
Yeah, for sure.
Move
We don't
it
wanna be.
down the road.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a survival. Just do either of you just keep an eye out for any spider webby type things. No.
Of course. Chomsky will open his arms up and shoo, up to the treetops.
Advantage.
Show one.
Dirty 20. I'm trying to find some place that I think spiders wouldn't like, and that's relatively safe
Okay.
in the wilderness. So I know that's a big ask, but just something I feel secure in. Maybe a cave.
Spider cave.
You, the further in
Spider-Man.
you travel, the more spiderwebs you.
Oh,
notice.
fuck me.
So we should go the other way if we want to
We're
camp.
turning around.
We have to go this way though, right?
Yeah.
We can deal with the point of
But
exhaustion.
we could-
Let's just keep going.
But we don't. But we can take the camp the other direction that we came from,
You could.
and then
For-
be a little further.
just
I
for
think.
the night.
I think that we would have done that because if he was traveling the same way that we came from, we know that he was coming from the other direction. So logically, I think we would have gone that way.
Fuck that shit.
You guys backtrack about an hour.
Yeah.
Find a nice little place to.
With no spider webs.
No spiderwebs.
Nice.
There's like the occasional, but there's like you can see like the spider.
Kill
on
it. It's
Like a
one
little.
of them. I smash it. Any spiders I see, they're all the enemy now.
Gavin has unfollowed now.
That's what he was going to do. He was going to spread the spider webs.
I'm going to the top of a tree where no spiders can mess with me.
Chomsky will try to deploy his tent up in the canopy as well. It might
Did
be
you
it might be
guys
uncomfy,
wanna-
but
Take first watch or have someone else take?
No. I mean, I'll still finish my watch. It's fine.
no more killing spiders, guys, or else, says Gavin.
Uh-oh. Gavin.
We're squashing
Gavin,
them.
don't ban us.
We'll squash you next, Gav. Just get
Ooh.
ready.
That was a
Alright.
promise.
First was the spidats, and now it's the people spiders. Come on, guys.
The anti-spider channel.
Call us the exterminators.
You want to roll perception?
Yeah. Whoever's on watch.
Yeah,
rolls
we're
perception.
running it back, right?
Yep.
12.
5.
I don't know about you, but I've got the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, I just can't stop looking right where I saw that satyr the first time.
Yeah.
Yep. As you guys are sitting there, you're doing your thing. Every little sound, you're like jumping, like
Is this
Thinking
the
is
mama
this-
spider?
thinking it might be a spider.
How many brothers and sisters do you think he has? I mean,
Statistically, a lot.
spiders have hundreds of babies and
Right.
stuff. But the good news is most of them eat each other.
That's true. And these spiders seem particularly hungry.
But he came out of a fucking person.
If we see a single person, we just kill him on the spot.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Can't take any risks at this point. Hags, spiders, it's just too risky.
I've never trusted anyone. I'm surprised I'm trusting you. Are you a spider?
What? I've never seen. Open up that armor. Is there a spider in there? Am I
Mate.
talking to a spider?
I don't know. Is there?
Let me see. Maybe one got in.
No, there's no spider.
No. No, I'm not going to roll for a second.
It's like, I'm going to rip your fucking chest open.
Your watch passes by without incident.
Nice.
I think I out of paranoia am up a little too long. Like it's like an hour after a watch, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's almost dawn. Should wake one of them up, or it's almost midnight. Alice,
Yeah.
it's your turn to go on watch. Make sure no spiders get me.
It's bedtime for
I will
us.
watch over you, Jorak. Do you pitch a tent?
Oh, I pitched.
That's crazy.
I take
I walked into
I
that.
take my sleeping bag. I don't know. Jark doesn't have a tent. I do take my sleeping bag and I just keep it around my.
I think Airless would offer her tent if you would like something more secure.
Spiders in there.
Chasky has tent.
I sit next to you then. Like, don't worry.
You look Jork's like lightly crying.
Yeah. What do I have? I have a mace. I have my mace out.
Came right out of his chest. He was just talking like a normal person, and then
That was very unsettling. Try to think other thoughts, like
smashing spiders.
maybe not spider related. You might
I
have spider
can't.
dreams.
I can't.
Shrek fell off. That's his one crux.
Now
Spiders.
is now
Spiders.
is now. That's traumatizing.
That's
It
true.
is. Can someone wake Batch up?
Yeah, we got to throw a rack at
Why
him.
are you waking me up?
It's your watch.
Yeah.
It's your watch.
I won't get a fucking full rest. You fucking wake me up.
What?
We're sleeping in.
Yeah, you guys are sleeping on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you will.
We can still split a watch up.
Whatever.
You'll need a third one.
He just like rolls out of bed and he doesn't even glide until the very, very end. He goes,
He drops his bucket of water right at the end of his jump.
I do, basically.
One thing that I will retcon is I think after I know, because of traveling with Airless for a while, after I know that 4 hours has passed and that she's had her meditation, I wake her up to have like an extra set of eyes. Like, does that sound like a spider to you? And it's just more paranoid stuff that we don't need to RP.
Yeah, like you don't really hear any spiders or anything. He's just overanalyzing
Every
creep.
like couple of minutes, you just see him.
That's me when I camp. Actually, me when I camp, I
Yeah.
feel like a hare, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, after you like have a spider on you, and
Yeah.
you just
The sensation
you just
of
feel it forever.
Sensation of something crawling on you.
oh yeah, bud.
Alright, so like.
Spiders and whatnot, yeah?
Yeah. There's no spiders here.
No, I didn't think so. I was up in the trees. It was nice. Anyway.
11 for watch.
Okay.
18 on the dice. I don't remember if I get a plus or a minus for my perception.
I thought you got
I
a
think
plus
you get a
12.
plus.
Plus 12? Plus 14.
Perception?
Yeah.
I never have perceptive
Plus
characters.
20.
Same.
Plus
I should though,
100.
because perception's like the thing you use the most.
Plus 1, so 19.
Okay. You hear normal forest sounds. You hear eventually, because you guys had that interrupted you had the interrupted watch. It does start to get brighter. The sun's coming up. The birds are singing. And you hear like the normal forest sounds. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
And also Jorak going, spiders.
Yeah, you do hear Jorak having
No, get off.
nightmares, tossing and turning.
Stop crawling on me.
8 legs, lots of eyes.
Mom, help me. Mother, please. Spiders everywhere. Dad, I don't like spiders. Please.
Right. Well, can I go back to bed now?
Yeah.
Sick. Climb back up the tree.
I'll take
Just
final watch on my own.
Removing his watch.
Batch is lazy.
You gotta kick Batch out the group.
17.
He's out next wipe.
Okay. Yeah. Same thing. The birds are getting a little louder. Like you see the nocturnal animals kind of go back into their burrows, back into their homes. Nothing too crazy happens.
I journal to Rosemary, asking for my spells for the day, and also telling her how we killed a spider child and how conflicted I felt.
She just writes back, a child? ?
Sinner.
They bit Shorak.
Oh, that's cool then.
I thought they were
And
20
then-
years old.
Wanted to sick
the
their
Santa
mother on
Claus.
us.
Yeah.
She just sends back, watch out for the mother. With like a heart at the end. Alright. Watch ends. You guys start waking up.
Sorry.
It's just me.
All right.
Please don't punch me.
Sorry. I was squashing so many spiders, but they just kept multiplying. My parents wouldn't help. They just said, you got to take care of this problem. Anyway, I digress. Good morning.
Chomsky's gonna unzip his tent. He's gonna go. We do have to take care of this problem. I have a feeling we're gonna pass directly through the nest.
Yeah.
Shorak's like, yeah, is any of this worth it? I might as well turn around at this point.
Hey, no, we'll handle it. We'll just set fire to everything.
Jorak's like, you know what? I could buy a house here. I could live in the Feywild for the rest of my life, actually.
I
Yeah.
do have a few flasks of Falconist fire, so
Yeah, we'll just burn everything down.
of course.
Forest fires sounding better by the day.
Every moment.
What I'm saying. Because do we really want this ecosystem to exist?
Only you can prevent spider
monster.
invasion.
Spider chest bursters.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
All right, that's our new quest, guys.
The hex can wait.
Forget the books. It's the spiders.
Yeah.
Chomsky's gonna take a look at the map. Is there anything Philra noted about this area? No webs? Like, I'm gonna zoom in real close. Like, psh, 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 psh,
Maybe
psh,
it happened super quick. She didn't know about it.
woof.
Yeah, I
All
feel
right, well,
it does feel like this is an invasive species of sorts because there's nothing on the map. I do want to ask about the map, and this is for us as a party, but also for us as players. Is there any like legend or anything of like about the habitats or anything like that? Like when we zoom into area, or is it just strictly like the Marauders map where it's just you can zoom in, but you
Topographical.
just see the land.
There's like a
landscape,
key that'll say like this symbol means it's this type of
biome.
biome.
Sure.
This symbol means it's this. And there's always like a path, and it's typically the fastest path.
Sure.
But like
It's not always a paved road.
But there's no notes about like danger in this area. Watch out
if
for
there's like a
gnolls.
known
a known thing.
yeah.
Okay.
So like you've seen like
Yeah. Like the
Like,
Serpent's
specifically-
Pass. Watch
yeah.
out for the Hydra. Yeah.
specifically where you guys are going. It says like hag spotted.
Sure. Gotcha.
And it'll say like watch for chicken feet.
Chicken feet?
Chicken feet.
Okay.
interesting.
Chicken feet.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's probably for rituals and shit.
To watch for them.
Big chicken, little chicken feet.
It doesn't say.
Watch for chicken feet. Oh, George. He's so cute.
Rolling around.
I don't know about you guys, but I hear a very sleepy dog somewhere.
Oh,
Well, he seems to be waking up.
he's up. There's Batch.
George.
Oh, yeah, it was Batch.
Bat, you need to stop hitting your tail against the tree.
It's my flaps.
That's how he wakes up.
Biff's still sleeping. He's using like you've got like a little like collar on your outfit, and he's just like put his head under it, covering his eyes.
I love this little man. He's my spirit animal.
Oh, is he back, like, down 3 inches?
No, he stayed the same size, but
Oh,
He just
He just
permanently
can't
grew
talk
3
now.
inches.
okay. That's interesting.
He can make his
so
little-
some effects are forever from
Well, that's
stuff
good
here.
because he looks more like a baby now.
Yeah.
He was, what, 9 inches tall? Now he's...
No, he was 6 inches
Now
tall.
he's 9.
Now he's 9 inches tall. Yeah, babies can be 9 inches at birth.
If they're pre.
And, you know, depending on the species.
Dwarf, it's a-
Dwarf
yeah.
monkey. I'll forge your armor.
He's a teacup.
There's nothing more that I like hanging from the mountain insides and
Eating bananas.
and ale. Banana ale is my favorite.
Batch, you gotta stop digging at the tree, man.
But we're trying to have a conversation here. It's a little
Got it
distraction.
already.
So I'm just trying to make the canopy a little bit more comfortable.
If you're doing it to make it spider free, I'm
Did
here
you know
for
his
it.
ancestors used to do this?
Really?
We used to dig at the leaves for like hours until they were like fibers, and they would just be like little pillows. It's
I'll
great.
tell you.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, shall we pack up camp and get moving then?
Into the spider
I'm
web?
already packed.
Do we have a game plan, or do we just start swinging?
I think just
I-
let's. After you, Alice.
I'm sorry. I think we should avoid the spiders if we can. And
Yeah, we
stick
can-
to our main goal.
We can try to go around as well as we can.
But we have to go through the area because
Yeah.
it does lead
Can't
us.
go over it.
Maybe we can try to just not engage if possible.
Can we go over?
Stealth.
Yeah, I agree, not engage, but just
In
you know,
case.
just
What?
be very careful because I mean, if I know anything about spiders, they got webs and they're sticky.
Also, Airless, we are heroes, and these spiders are claiming innocent lives. I kind of feel morally compelled. Now, if we want to pretend like we didn't see any of this, that's a different story. But I,
I'm not saying don't engage. I did say that.
what if my thing is, what if there's another family of satyrs and there's 4 12-year-olds and they all get eaten by spiders in the woods?
Natural selection.
I think
Oh, that's actually quite fair. I like what Batch said. We can just go around.
we go through and we encounter what we counter, but we stay on our mission.
Yes. I don't think there's going to be a way necessarily to.
There's no going
Avoid it?
around.
Yeah.
There's no way of going around it. I mean, we're in the map. I mean, we don't know how long the territory is, especially because the satyrs said expand the nest.
That's
Yeah, we'll just have to stay out of Charlotte's web.
That's fair. Well,
Wait a minute. There's a play out there.
I think if I see Charlotte, I'm going to try to take her out.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
The world will be a better place.
I'm just gonna burn every spider web
It
I
just
see.
makes you think, like, to some.
Do you have a method of forming flames?
Flint and steel.
Okay.
That being
Sacred
said,
flame.
try
You do
not
have that? Legend.
try not to touch any webs.
You okay?
We're like because the spiders ain't. You've never seen a spider like they sit in the middle, but ain't part of the
No,
web.
they
Something
use it
touches-
as a satellite.
Yeah, that's what I'm
course.
saying. So like, don't touch the webs because then they'll know.
I will continue forward,
Jump out of our chests.
but I will intentionally try not to touch webs. And if you'd like me to roll dexterity for that,
Yeah, I'd say probably Dex.
do you want
Stealth.
everyone to try to roll dexterity?
Yeah.
I
Group dex.
I think for me, I'm just going ahead like burning the. No, I'm not doing that. I think I'm just following.
Hey, Chomsky.
Oh, yeah.
Guidance.
What is that?
You had a D4.
Well, a D4 to an 8 is going to be hopefully useful.
I think I would just go to the top of the canopy and jump, and then
Dirty time.
glide, and then land on a tree, go to the top, jump, and just do that.
11 dexterity.
If you start to separate yourself from us, I'll be like, I wouldn't do that because if you get stuck in a web, we can't get you.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't think they're making webs up here. Okay, I look and see if I see webs up on
They're
top,
everywhere.
even on the very top.
They're
Spiders
like
can climb.
around.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Have
mean,
you
it-
seen the
But spiders catch
Australian?
things, and things don't typically go.
Have
to the very top.
you seen
Monkeys
the
do.
the web storms in Australia?
Yeah.
I feel like spiders are typically very high. That's where they catch
I-
bugs, and it's
I
safe
feel
for them.
I feel like it depends on the type of spider, but I feel like in this kind of scenario, it's very much like
Everywhere.
if they've got a place, they're going to
Everywhere,
put,
yeah.
they're going to put it.
Well,
12.
shoot.
12?
11.
10.
10?
I do like acrobatics.
Sure.
He's doing flips and shit through
I'm
it.
doing like flips and shit.
Well, if he's doing
Yeah,
acrobatics,
if you guys
I
want to
can
like
do.
Mission Impossible through the spider webs.
How about I do a
Yeah, I
nature
was gonna
check?
say
Then?
I'm good with acrobatics. 'Cause
I'll do a nature check then. Yeah.
25.
I got 13.
13.
With a nature check, but my same roll, add 6 to my 11, so 17.
What is a nature check? What
If
do
it
you...
was too.
He's I imagine Chomsky's
Going-
like looking to like see if he can like get around
Chomsky
it.
also is
Using his knowledge.
understanding the shape of the webs and
Yeah.
how one would be connected to the other and what it would be connected to and like
Yeah.
the trigonometry of how the spider usually lays its eggs.
way
Insert
the
other
wind is
meta
blowing.
bullshit here.
Yeah. No, but like it makes sense to me because like
Yeah.
if you had read a book about spiders, you would
Totally.
understand about webs and stuff like that.
Living in your tree, you probably encountered a lot of spiders.
Oh, all over.
What did you get?
I'm gonna stick with my 12 dex.
Tweel off.
One of those? Yeah.
Take it or leave
Oh,
it.
should we re-roll? I just
No, I kept my same roll.
I kept my same roll too.
That's fine. Okay.
Go see that. The spiders are beatboxing.
You guys,
Shrek, what's that on your back?
you guys make it through. There's a couple times where you get stuck and you kind of like back up and pull away.
Without touching webs.
It like touches you and then you like back up and you're like ooh,
We've-
trying your
if-
best to stay as still as possible, but also get it the fuck off of you.
I want to be clear. If we physically touch a web, I'm burning it with a torch. Like I'm like if
How
we,
does the web react to fire if he takes a torch out?
Good birds.
It burns.
Is it like
It catches.
looks highly flammable?
Does it catch the other webs around it?
It catches.
Are we about to start a forest fire?
I'm fine with
Hopefully.
that. I'm good with that.
Not
That's just-
opposed.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing
Not
to
only
make.
is this going to be a big boss fight of a big
This is
spider,
Kara,
it's a
but-
flaming boss fight with a big spider.
Yeah, but the spider's on fire.
That's fair.
Which means she's coming in pissed.
Or she's already dead.
Pissed or burned
Anyway.
to a crisp.
Into the webs.
Yeah, I do legitimately say like anytime you guys touch a web, I'm like burn yourself out of it. You know.
Roger.
Okay. You guys continue.
Mon mouet.
You don't get approached by anything. Nothing.
Oh, thank God. But we have to camp in the webs.
Nope, we're going to keep on going.
Yeah,
I'll take an exhaustion point over it.
Absolutely.
It only lasts, the spider web area only lasts probably about 4 hours.
Oh, really?
thank
So
God.
not a huge area.
It's not super big. But I
It's
think,
getting bigger.
Just fireball before
Did it go?
trying to think of how many miles. I think it's like, 4 miles an hour?
Did it seem like it got like that direction? There's a lot
Yeah.
more spider webs, but
Yeah.
we just passed through like the edge of the outskirt of it. Okay,
Yeah, so I think 4 miles an hour is like a good
sure.
walking pace.
Yeah,
Maybe
something like
3.5.
that. It's 30 miles per day is what I remember.
Okay. Well, it's
That
about
seems about accurate.
16 miles of walking
web.
through this web.
That's so many miles.
That's a lot.
That's like half a day.
That's a lot
That's
of
a
web.
huge amount of miles.
Half a day of travel.
yeah.
That's insane.
Imagine if our whole hike was covered in spider webs.
I don't want to.
Pass.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah, so you guys walk through so many spider webs.
I feel like we just like breathe a sigh of relief.
Every
We
sound
take-
makes you guys jump.
We're taking a different route home.
Is there a different
Just
route?
teleport.
Can we look at the
Can we do
map?
that?
Is there a
I
different
I
route
can't,
home?
but we're going to find a way.
You don't know where the spider webs are, so you don't know how extensive they are, how they wrap around. You don't know.
Oh, I don't want to find out any of that.
Nope, we're taking a different path home.
Horrified. We should be getting pretty close to the Haggathies.
Walk further. Nothing. It seems.
And
It's
there's,
starting to get mushier, like swamp.
Oh.
Swampy.
yep.
Yeah.
I'll look at the map.
Yeah.
How close are we in days travel to the?
You could be there by nightfall.
So we're in the general vicinity of the hags and
So
stuff
maybe
like
this-
that.
You could be in the area that like Philra circled and said like
Yeah,
hags.
that's
That's
I
where we
want
would
to.
enter
Yeah,
it,
we
so-
want to be. Yeah,
In the
my
quest
thought.
area?
Yeah, my thought is being on the edge of the bubble.
Yeah, you know, like in video games when your quest is in the
Search
spot
this
and there's
area.
like a
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
yeah.
That's
red
exactly
on
what
the
I
edge.
was picturing.
We've all
Oh,
played video games
we've-
here, of course.
We've hit the purple area.
All right, now we need to find a good spot for a trap.
I need to farm some XP before we go to sleep.
Oh, spiders. This
Yes.
is really easy.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
super
yeah.
easy. You just squish them 1 XP every time.
Oh, and they respawn, and you hit escape, and you reload the game, and you can keep doing it.
Oh, and then you can T-pose them out of there. You just gotta run into the tree, and then you just crouch.
Zorak.
And you jump off.
Zorak, I think the spiders have broken you.
You see Zorak's just like,
So where we make camp tonight,
and a spider bursts from his chest.
where we make camp tonight may very well be where the hogs meet us.
I think this is the part where we try to find a good spot that's advantageous to us, something that we can use. Hopefully, we can. I don't want to say like a cave because I don't want to trap us in, but something where we have a solid on our back. We
could
don't
look-
want anything coming from behind us.
Look up at a hollowed up tree. I've got experience for those. Keep an eye
Something
out.
solid.
There
All
are
of us like
big
trees.
big trees, like big mangrove
Yeah,
trees.
well,
Yeah.
on the edge of on the quest circle, we'll just start to search for a big mangrove.
Yeah, I think survival.
Advantage.
Yeah, I think we're survival, trying to find a good spot. The one thing that I'm going to say with this is that I don't think any of us are going to stop until we find something that's
Yeah.
solid.
Also, this is Chomsky's bread and butter. This is his stomping ground. And he's got a
The
good...
swamp.
No, the forest and finding hollowed out trees. That's what he's done his whole life.
Zorak, you have guidance.
Forest.
Nice. And guess what I want to roll? 112.
Oh my god.
So
That's
3.
crazy.
4 for a total of 4.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't think that we're ever going to stop until we
Right.
find something that's solid.
Roll
But
me a d6.
You go into quicksand.
5. There are 5 dead satyrs around us.
It takes an additional 3 hours to find a good tree
Okay.
that you guys feel safe.
Solid.
Okay.
Now,
You guys are exhausted. You walked through 16 miles of the spider webs. You walked probably an additional 4 or 5 hours.
So we're well into like what would have been the start of our rest.
Yes.
Gotcha. Look, I'm fucking knackered. I think this is a solid spot, but
Should Batch sleep in his disguise?
Badge, I think it might not be a bad idea to get the breasts on.
All right.
Could I, maybe... I'm built
don't
then.
tell me.
No,
you
I...
wanna help. That's
No,
taking it a
it's-
step too far.
Well,
No, of course not.
someone has to clip the back.
That's...
for him.
No, I fixed the armor. I think it's best that I fit it now. It's okay.
Perfect.
He has no facial expressions because he's a suit of armor.
I'd love for you to do that.
Okay, sounds good.
For
Could you
me.
turn around? And he's just gonna like
This is the real
fit it on you,
romance.
clip it, and then he's gonna reach around and he's gonna like fit it like in the right place in your chest.
You just got a Batch approved.
Just give it, like, one, like,
notification.
and then he's gonna. All right.
And
you're
Batch
good.
is gonna like hold his hands on his.
As soon as
On Chomsky's hands.
he's gonna
you
hit
like
Chomsky's
him?
hands, Chomsky's gonna pull his hands out and go, absolutely not. Anyway,
I felt you beep him. I felt you beep him real good. You fucking dirty dog.
I was making sure the armor was set properly
Whatever you say.
because if it wasn't, that would be not good.
You're gonna be thinking about this moment for a while.
Absolutely not.
Advantage. What was it?
What are you trying to do to me?
Advantage.
Oh,
plus
Performance or deception?
I did
Advantage
perform.
plus 2.
Advantage, and you get a +1 to your AC.
Oh yeah.
I was like, where'd the plus 2 come from?
That was what I gave
Sick.
to him on the spider dissection.
27.
it's
Great.
believable.
I rolled that. I think I rolled that the last time.
I think you rolled a 20 last time.
It's a little worse.
It's a little worse.
You got some spider web in your face.
Yeah.
Well, I traveled through the trees that were spidery.
Just to make sure, so we're all on the same
Pinch your
page.
cheeks for a little.
Jessica
rope.
Plumbottom?
Yeah.
But it was the
Sugar
name.
britches?
Sugar plum.
Sugar bum.
Jesse?
Sugar bum.
Sugar Blum.
Plum.
Bum.
Sugar Bum?
Plum.
Sugar,
Plum.
sugar bum. Like that ass. Sugar.
I'd
Jungle
never
Bird.
changed my ass, Jorak. You fucking creep.
It's always been that bootylicious.
I just look at you guys.
Jesse
saying.
Sugar Blossom.
I don't need to.
Sugar.
Words not,
not
be
that
spoken.
fucking
Sugar
hard.
butt
I
is all
made
caked
this.
up.
Jesse Sugar Plum.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
and we are your
I don't know.
Escort.
guiding adventurers.
Escort.
I thought I
we
was
don't
going to
have
be
this
all by
conversation.
lonesome.
Let me swaddle Biff.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post up in the tree tonight. I'm gonna set my snare out in a random spot, which I will do now. I'll set my snare up like if there's like a path that leads up. If there's a path that leads up to the door, I'm gonna put the snare down,
Okay.
and I'm gonna let everybody else know and show them exactly where I put it.
Yeah.
But it's hidden. It's completely invisible.
I think I'm too exhausted and just go to bed. And I say, as soon as it's time for my watch, get me up and going. But I'm going to get some rest.
Yokai. Yep. Chomsky will immediately go to sleep as well after he sets up his thing.
Should I cast the spell and try to project like a baby crying?
Oh,
Not yet.
one thing before I go to bed. Nobody does watch on their own.
Fair enough.
Everybody needs to have an extra set of eyes because we don't want to, especially with those spider things being close, have one person getting snatched leaves everybody vulnerable.
Well, we took the first watch last night, so good night, Jorak.
Yeah,
We can
agreed.
take first.
Good luck.
The ladies will take this watch.
Fair enough.
I go to sleep, and I sleep so good.
Chomsky's up in the tree sleeping, and he's just like,
My beautiful creation.
In
I'll make
case we
such good
encounter
titties.
something.
Chomsky, his aspiration is to be a plastic surgeon, in case anyone was wondering. Apparently.
To just help people become their true selves.
Discover their beauty, Discover new beauty, if you will.
I feel like so we swaddled Biff. We're just acting like he's a baby at the fire. I hope nothing comes up on us, but in case
And he's just like loving it.
he's just warm and swaddled and
And he's not throwing a fit because he's all swaddled
we're
up.
hand feeding him rations.
If you open up the swaddle, he does the big stretch.
The newborn scritch. All right, perception.
What a little darling. 3.
You're so distracted by how cute Biff is.
He is so cute.
You're my cute little guy. You. Look at you. You're my cute little guy.
19.
Oh, look at this man. He's a cute man.
You know what I'm
And
imagining?
you're also like,
Morty.
Erlis, look at him do this. He's blowing
No, that's
bubbles.
Rick. That's
He
literally Rick.
spits up on himself.
You know what I'm imagining?
What a man.
That
Cute little guy.
Cute little guy.
All swaddled up in a blanket.
All swaddled up.
You don't get anything.
No pings.
No gains.
A few hours go by. It's time for the next watch.
I'm going to go to bed now, sweetie. Toodles.
Are we able to swap out? I can take another watch. Maybe wake up.
As long as I can get a full rest, I'll take a watch.
I go over to you and I go,
All right, and now I'm going to go to sleep.
and I go to you and I just kick you in the side. Wake up! It's your turn.
That's crazy.
Go up in the tree.
That's brazy. And then I'm up there in the tree.
How the fuck did you get up here?
And he's sleeping in his arms right, and you see he's got his, wings.
His little bat wings.
I think Batch would be genuinely worried. Like, what the fuck?
It's this big-ass suit of armor doing.
Ugh. Betch kicked me. It hurt.
Do you take baby
I
Biff?
take baby Biff. Of course I do.
He kicks you. He's holding baby Biff. He's like, get up.
The commotion wakes Chomsky up. He'll go back down to Jorak for his watch. Would you like us to roll better decision?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
I already
I'll
did.
get
Mine's
my
4.
4 hours in.
Mine's 9.
4 and 9.
Maybe you guys shouldn't take watch together.
There's nothing. I'm telling you, there's fucking nothing out there, Jorak.
Aye.
There's fucking nothing. This forest is
I'll
fucking...
tell you, this dwarven ale's really doing something to us.
I'm telling you.
The
The dwarves make the best ale.
ground starts to shake a little bit.
What the fuck?
We
But-
had too much to drink. The
But
dwarves coming to
Chomsky,
get us.
you're like, okay.
Don't
well,
tell me my
swamps
character
have-
ignores it.
What?
Don't tell me Chomsky ignores it. Oh, he's going to try to explain it using logic?
Yeah.
So the tectonic plates under swamps,
Yeah.
they're really wet. Now, because of that, It's kind of like it greases up those plates. So when they move, they're lubed up a little bit more. So the action, you'll feel it.
I was actually gonna say that Chomsky's aware that there are thermodynamics in play here,
Yeah.
and when hot and cold get together, they can cause some rumblings.
Of course. I
so-
explained that to you.
So the Earth is a sick stomach, is what I'm hearing.
Potentially. You could explain it like that, I guess.
Need some Pepto-Bismol.
For sure.
It's definitely not an enemy.
As long as it's not a spider.
No.
Back to the ale.
I fucking snort shit out here.
What are you talking about, me bray?
I'm just working on popping shit in my mouth.
Did you hear that pop?
I didn't
That's
hear
a frog.
it. When you give me inspiration, you should give me one of
George, come
these
here.
going.
Come here.
George
is
is worried.
Michael hurting you? I'll kill his character. No mercy.
Both of them.
George,
Both
I'm
of
sorry.
them.
Poor baby.
I was leaning back in my chair and I went like that.
You
got his
crushed him.
I
Spooked him?
I crushed him.
Poor baby.
George, George, come here. Get him.
So
You have my
Batch
permission.
died
Eat
in
him.
sleep.
Get him. Just
Yeah,
get
Batch
him.
just doesn't wake up.
Get him. Heard it here first.
Yeah, you guys uneventful outside of that.
Cool. Legend.
You okay?
Sun starts coming up.
Concert's coming up.
I think Chomsky would immediately consult Jorak and be like, should we get to work on making some traps?
Yeah, I mean, do any of you know how to like entice a hag or like make a deal with hags or any knowledge about
I
that? at
know
all?
the sound of a baby crying is going to bring at least
Yeah.
one.
Do you
I
think
do
you
have
could-
minor
Are we
illusion.
awake now?
Yeah, it's morning, right?
I have multiple ways to make magical sounds.
I
Baby
mean,
crying, that's all you need.
I think
That
let's
would be good.
set up as many traps as we can. Maybe spend half the day doing that, and then just kind of lying in wait with trying to entice it. I think you should be focused on your performance with, trying to like calm down this crying baby. Maybe.
Biff's just passed out in the swaddle.
Can I touch up my my thing and see if I get something better?
Sure.
Presumably, we
Still advantage?
won't be
Yeah, because you got the
doing
bra on.
we won't be doing any talking, right? If one comes up, we just attack. Is that the case?
Maybe talk for a little bit to see if there's any one
Same
with them.
thing.
I think we try to lure them in as close to the center of this camp as possible,
And have a trap in there.
and have traps surrounding. So if they try to teleport out or anything, we can catch them.
And we stick with our story,
Faranuf.
and I think let Jesse Sugarbutt do the talking.
Yeah.
What the
Sugar
fuck?
ass.
It's not that fucking hard.
Yeah, Jesse ass.
Cigar blunt? Jesse Cigar blunt? I just can't remember.
Jesse Blow.
Jesse James?
Jesse James and the Kid.
All right, so we start setting up some traps.
So, what do you think is a fair way of doing the trap thing?
I want a big spike pit in the middle of camp. That's what I want.
Yeah,
Covered with,
I want some
some
like
leaves?
AK-47, some landmines.
I think realistically a spike
No,
pit's
no.
fine.
No, well, what I was gonna say is
What are the spikes?
sharpened
Everybody,
sticks.
everybody that is going to be setting traps, roll me an intelligence check. Besides Jorax, you have to teach them
we want to hear.
how to set up the traps.
Well, what I was gonna say is like, it's also a question of materials.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's not like, we can set up a spike trap, but do we have the spikes and stuff like that?
I got 28 with a natural 20.
I'm giving myself guidance.
You explained a few traps, and Chomsky's a freaking savant with traps
Yeah.
all of a sudden. He just knows how to do them. He's going crazy.
Oh, you said traps, not. I thought you were saying tramps.
I thought we were talking about trapeze.
Like traps, not like traps.
Yeah, I'm getting fucking swole.
swole. With Jorak, it could be either or.
It's true.
So,
Never skip trap day.
what did you get?
10.
What did you get?
Intelligence.
If you're setting up
Nat
traps.
1 minus 1,
Okay,
0.
he's not making traps.
Batch
I was gonna
can't
say-
get this shit
Batch has
down.
got 2 sticks and he goes, ding, 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 ding.
But are you setting up traps, or I was gonna say I thought you were just getting performance and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you're not setting up traps, it's fine.
No.
But Azarus
That was, I
funny.
attempt for a second, and I went, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, and then you just go and you fix your lipstick. And,
This is fucking stupid.
I'm too
At
pretty
least-
for
at least
this.
you're pretty, honey.
It takes Airless longer. You catch on, to what Jorak's doing, but he does help you as you're going. Chomsky, he shows you how to do like one trap, and you're like, oh no, I understand how to do it all.
Okay. I've got it down for you. Sorry. I'm distracted.
You know it's getting late.
It's true.
When we start getting weird.
When the pig nose come out.
True.
I mean, we're always
so
weird.
Chomsky's gonna focus on the big trap, the big fucking pit in the center, and he's gonna try to work with everybody else. Like, hey, we need to get this bitch in the center.
So in the effort of fairness, I think, are we doing just one big spike trap in the middle?
I think that makes sense.
I'm fine with that too.
Because then that just gives us way less to worry about in terms of like, let's get her over here, over there. Let's get her to the center. Basically.
Yeah, my thing is not to like, oh, let's lure her there. My thing is like, I wanted to set a bear trap so if she tries to run or tries to teleport out,
so a one-way trap. So like maybe the spikes are down, so when she can't.
I was
get
thinking
back
like
up.
a bear trap.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Literally like a hunting trap where
And-
if she tries to run or teleport out, we've got just a couple out there.
What if we centered it in the way of like if you're walking from the path, like, and where we'll set up Batch and Baby Biff to where she'd have to like walk through it to like come over and talk to them.
Okay.
Back in
So-
Vietnam days, they did have traps where it was holes in the ground.
Yeah.
And it was just basically spikes that you once you step your leg into, you can't get out without tearing your leg off. Basically.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was. Because bear trap, I don't know if we could. Well,
no.
actually, Chomsky probably could make that work if he had medals.
Yeah, my thing is not a literal bear trap, but
but a
same
one-way
concept.
trap.
Yeah, that same concept.
Yeah.
So
Can't they just teleport?
we don't know, and this is my thing is not like the foolproof plan. It's this might catch him off guard and give us an extra.
Add some extra
second.
damage, give us an extra downtime on a round, basically.
So
Yeah. So you guys know that they have magic, but you don't know what kind of magic that they have.
So in effort of fairness, I mean you do whatever you want, but I would
you can
say,
also decide next session too,
Yeah.
potentially.
yeah. But like
Between now and then.
I think as a group we decided to spend like the most effort on this main spike trap in the
one
center.
way, we all know where it's at. We all know where we need to get her.
And then maybe, depending on rolls, a couple of
Turrets.
those sentries,
Yeah.
mines,
Flaming explosive.
anti-magic,
Those,
Claymores,
like,
bouncing betties.
Laser
anti-magic
traps.
traps. Yeah.
Anti-air missiles. Fuck it. We're going out.
Yeah.
We've got a big budget.
Orbital strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Do
just
we?
hit up. We just hit up.
Do we
just
have
hit
a
up-
big budget?
We hit up
I have
Ivy and
no
be like, hey,
money.
we need another 100 billion gold to make one missile. She's
And she's like, okay, get my book.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
She's like, I can write it off. Tax benefits.
Yeah.
Just don't tell Zeus
He's not even here.
or whoever the
Ronan.
person is. Ronan. There you
Ronan.
go. He's Zeus in my brain.
Yeah.
Kind of same concept.
It's.
Do you want us to do the rolls now? And then we can see what that looks like next session?
Sure.
I already rolled.
Rolled what?
Intelligence.
It'll be a survival.
Nature.
Well-
Take it or leave it.
You
So
did
can
already
we-
do.
So maybe we can.
The intelligence was to see how quickly you could pick it up and how quickly you could put a trap together.
Maybe we could.
Okay.
Maybe we could do something where. I mean, you're the DM.
We all design a trap.
I'm gonna roll survival.
We all design a trap and
we
we
should-
bring it to next session, and whoever's is the best, we do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, we don't even know if we were gonna
I
lure
rolled a
here.
0 for trap.
Lure
I come
her
bearing
here.
stick.
You're pretty, lady.
I've got my
You're
lipstick.
pretty lady.
Just a trap.
You are our trap, to be
Actually,
fair.
just roll me survivals.
I am a trap.
Survivals?
Yeah.
Oh,
12.
that's from a 6.
Can I
5.
give somebody? Well, no.
I'm very
I
intelligent,
already-
but I don't have
I already
survival
rolled.
skills.
12.
Okay.
Takes us a while.
You guys, it does take a little bit. You guys know what you know what you're doing. You get help doing what you're doing. What kind of trap are you setting up? Are you helping Chomsky?
I feel like I just paired off with Chomsky because I'm like, he's smart and he makes things, and I've never done this before, so I'm just gonna.
Similar to how Batch was babbling, Chomsky's babbling about every thought and every thing he's doing. It's just fucking
I
babbling.
think I'd leave you two to do the main trap, and I just work on.
Sentry traps.
I'm gonna roll a nature,
Okay.
and then I think it's a dirty 20. Yeah. Oh no,
Say, go home.
18. but just to like gather materials and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you get enough materials to make 4 of those traps that like what
Perfect.
Evan was describing, where
The
like
one-way
it's down
traps,
and you
yeah.
can't. Basically, like the bear traps, like you
Yep.
were saying, but not
Perfect.
metal.
Very
and not,
cool.
Call them
That's
soldier
what I
traps
do.
and nom.
Cool.
And then you guys get the big trap set up in the middle in the time that it takes Shurak to collect all the stuff and whittle them and make his little traps.
We're witch ready.
We are witch ready now. We will see next session if we can
I'm using my
lure
inspiration die
a hag.
because I can only do that. I can only have it for one session, right?
What is this for? Your
Performance.
performance?
Will all 3 witches show up and then suddenly we're fucked?
Maybe.
You're gonna have to
It's a
find out
possibility.
next episode.
You'll have to find out next week.
Next Tuesday, come over and
Thank-
find out.
Thank
see
you.
if the hags are hagging.
Thank you for joining us.
The hags are hagging.
We hope you enjoy our new setup.
Yes,
They
and
sagging.
Yeah.
it will keep improving. Continuous improvement.
Because we did it for you.
For,
For
you.
you.
And for us.
Yeah.
Because we like it.
Anyway, have a great rest of your week, everybody.
Enjoy your week.
And
Hopefully-
remember,
Big announcement next week.
Yeah, hopefully we have a big announcement next week, as long as
No.
everybody can show up.
And remember what everyone's asking. Is it Tuesday yet?
Is it Tuesday?
Can we take that? Is that patented?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think is it Tuesday yet is Pat.
Yeah.
Can we say it in an accent? Is it fucking Tuesday yet?
Is
That's
it
not
fucking Tuesday yet?
There we go.
Yeah. Everything's good under parody law.
Facts.
It's true.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Like,
everybody. Yeah, buddy.
We love.
Bye.
And Tuesdays.
Goodbye, everybody.
Was it Tuesday, innit?
Dude, I
You
did
got
it.
really chew on it. Is it Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Stream out.